Far, far below the depths of the catacombs, in a sealed chamber, you will find the Wither King, Cayman. And this giant wither, the strongest boss in Hypixel Skyblock, is who I have to defeat. Now, this wouldn't be that big of a challenge, especially because in the last series, I had just finished getting one of the most expensive and strongest items in the game.
Chat, a Wither Impact Hyperion. 1.1 billion coins.
And that's great. Except, this happened. Let me go to your farm. Huh? This isn't the guy. Wait. Defeat the Wither King. Fine. Yeah, defeat the Wither King. Not a problem. No issues. No issues. I can do that. You know what would make it easier though? If I had any of the items that I've just spent a month grinding for! Even then it probably wouldn't be enough, to be fair. So I'm gonna need to find a way to get a lot of gear very, very quickly. And for that, I'm gonna need a hell of a lot of money. First of all, let's get to the hub though. But before that, let me give a quick explanation on why I need so much gear. It's because his henchmen have over 500 million health. These guys have 800 mil. And the dragons have over 1 billion. Meanwhile, I do 5! Yeah, so I've got a little ways to go. My first goal was to reach Skyblock level 7. This is because that would unlock the bazaar. This is Skyblock's player trading outpost, where you can buy and sell all sorts of different in-game resources, which is very different to the auction house, where you can mostly only sell various bits of gear, funny random items, and cosmetics. For me, the bazaar is so incredibly important because 2 of the main drops from shiny pigs can only be sold there. And so, I immediately start off by getting some XP from farming levels. Wait a minute, you might have a point there. I think what? So grind out pigos until I can pick up some stuff. I don't know. Pigs are also going to be pretty strong. So we might be looking at pigs until I can get an AOTE and crystal armor. Because obviously, whilst I do want to get into foraging, whilst I really do want to start foraging early as I can, realistically, let's be completely honest here. I need money to buy pets. After a couple of farming levels, I went straight into shiny pigs. And yes, I know, I don't have Skyblock level 7, so I can't sell the drops. However, pigs have a chance to drop some skill XP for any skill. And, you know, maybe a pretty damn good drop that I could sell later. There we go. Oh, let's go! That's gonna be fucking huge when I actually unlock the bazaar. That's gonna be huge. Contrastly, why not just do healer? I will be. I'm gonna be playing Burr's early dungeons because, frankly, Burr's is just easier early dungeons and healer's just not that good. Healer's gonna be my master mode class though, for sure. And how much time will you start the dungeons? I don't know, man. When I'm ready, when I have the stuff to. I hope ideally not that long, but I don't know. I think, I mean this next 5 should be fine, and then I'll go and actually get some Skyblock XP. Since terrorizing pigs wasn't quite giving me as much Skyblock XP as I hoped it would, I went ahead and started breaking sand, because you see, running in a circle and digging up sand at light speed when using an efficiency 2 golden shovel is actually the fastest way to get early mining XP, and therefore a pretty good way of getting a little bit of Skyblock XP. If you had one last sentence, what would it be? Depends on the manner in which I'm dying. Held at gunpoint. Last sentence, harder daddy. One more mining level after this one. After a while, I did start to get a little bit bored of the Sisyphean task that is clearing sand out of a desert. So one more level went by, and I decided to swap to foraging. But before I could do that, in order to make this task a little bit faster, I decided to go and get myself a new axe, the Tree Capitator. And you see, what makes a Tree Capitator so good as compared to, let's say, a normal golden axe, is that when using a normal golden axe, you can only break 1 log at a time. With a Tree Capitator though, yeah, that's pretty good. Immediately after that, I ran into an issue. We had a small problem. There was a guy going around different servers telling people to friend me because I was giving away money. I was not giving away money. And so suddenly, we had tons of people sending friend requests because they thought they were getting free stuff. After my foraging had concluded, I went ahead and beat up a couple of small little zombies just to make myself feel bigger.
It's not one of the main hubs, I just ended up here. Getting turned before dungeons? Yeah, that's kind of the plan. If you're making a claymore for slayers and LCM, what are the main enchants? Don't make a claymore for slayers. It's not worth it. Terminator. I'll either go Burrs or Mage. I haven't really decided. Those two are very much my plans. Okay, 58. That's enough. That's enough to go and just kind of grind out some... What combat level are we? 5. Okay, not much point in moving past there. As much as I do love Slayers, there's only so much Slayer content that I can make, especially with Hypixel being a little on the slow side. Let me just get some carrots made. Let me just grab a couple of these. Okay, I need 50 XP.
After picking up a bunch of carrot collection, I went ahead and donated some of my items to the museum, because in return for that, they will give me Skyblock XP. Now don't worry, these items aren't lost, and I can just take them back out of the museum whenever I want. It just means I can't sell them anymore. And then, after one quick trip down the mines, getting some lapis lazuli, we finally got it.
Chad, we got the bazaar! We have the bazaar, chat. That means I can actually do pig.
However, before I could just start doing pigs properly, I had to get myself a sword that allows me to teleport, which will make it significantly more efficient to find pigs and get to them.
Right, I need to get an AOTE. I gotta get an AOTE. Chan, I love femboys whilst doing squats. Oh, that's a bit weird.
I love cute femboys. I'm not saying that again. One time.
Why'd you add cute? Because that's what they said. Oh, that's not what they said. I got confused with the chant and the cute. My bad. GG, that wasn't included. GG. Mistakes were made, chat. Mistakes were made.
And with orbs purchased, it was time to get piggin'.
That is priority number 2. We gotta get full crystal armor. Why is Rod good? 1 second. I'll give me just a minute to grab this boy. Oh, chat, I can get a rod. Oh, I can't get a rod. Fuck. Close though. Right, is the rod good? More coins. Other than that, other than the more coins, it just makes it easier to chase them around. Oh, hey, harvesting 6. Holy shit. Wait, that's worth millions. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm rich. Yes. Oh, indeed. Don't sell it. Wait for the event to end. I need the money, man. I gotta sell it. What's the pig rod called? I can't remember what the pig rod's called. Shiny rod. Yeah, that makes sense. What do you want, crystal? Mana. Shit. Good enough. Alright, 2 pieces of crystal armor. Obviously, it's nighttime, so it's not going to do a whole lot right now. But progress is progress, and all progress is good progress. Another 32 of these. Why shiny pigs? Oh, they make a lot of money. They make a lot of money early game. Final goal, doing an M7 or dropping a claymore. Why would it be... Why would I call a series M7 speedrun if the goal was to drop a claymore? First F7 run handle? Honestly? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. No, don't! You... You're not gonna be doing any clearing in master mode, or watch me? Watch me. You're probably right, but watch me. Oh, hey. Enchanting level up. Nice. Wait, there's actually a really good way to get some... Okay, not a really good way. This is a decent way to get some early skill XP, I can't lie. Oh, my pig courtyard. My kings have respawned. My little pink kings. Thank you, little ones. Now, whilst everything was all going great and I was having a wonderful time, I forgot this is Minecraft. And mobs have some, mechanics and strange pathfinding. Oh, sorry, you can. I know. I will. I just don't need to right now, per se. No! I'm gonna beat your sorry pink ass into a wall. What? How? Don't look at me like that, man. Getting stuck in walls and falling into the void. I mean, that's mostly seems to be fixed now, no? That problem seems to be mostly gone. So you just have to go and prove me wrong every time, don't you, game? Is it like, do you get a kick out of it? Do you get a, like, does this game get a kick out of proving me wrong? Fire is very well known in macro community. He is known for being a top year of the pig macro. You're looking at his newest V3.2 macro right now. This is true. This is true. This is, where am I? It gets stuck sometimes, chat. It gets stuck. Don't worry. Sometimes the program gets stuck. You know? And every now and then it'll miss the pig. These guys make good going. Get out of the pool. Get out of the end juice. I meant for Godpot? Oh, I mean, I can afford Godpot now. But, like, I've got quite a bit of money in the last couple pigs, like. I mean, well, this is 400k. I mean, these aren't exactly a lot, but they're something. And so we got some stuff. We got some coins. I got a bit of backup money. Okay, now I need to watch that clip because I'm genuinely interested in the title. If I'm gonna suck, I want to suck properly. I understand. No! That's fine. After a little while of shiny picking, I decided to go and try a different event that also made some pretty good money. Because at the moment, the Mythological event is happening. This means that burrows spawn all around the island, and if you have the right kind of shovel, then you can go and dig them up, spawn mobs, or potentially get some loot. With this loot being griffin feathers, which are over 400,000 coins per at the time of recording. And that is a lot of money to me. AOT is a reasonably decent bonk sword. I have just gone past sharp like multiple times. Get a cleaver. But why? This is decent. This does drop. This does trick. This works. You can keep upgrading cleaver? Yeah, but this works. Griffin feather. Holy money. Holy money. Okay, I don't think you guys could. Okay, okay, alright. So why can I spawn in common griffin mobs if without a griffin attached to me? That doesn't make sense, Hypixel. Bad game, fix it. This is better than shiny pigs with that. I doubt this is better with shiny pigs in that manner. It probably isn't. It almost certainly isn't better. That being said, it is pretty fun. Hey, so you tell that to my 3 griffin feathers. Am I weird for liking pigs more than this? Like, am I the weird one for finding pigs more fun? But pigs are just kind of nice, though. Only 10 mil? That's still a lot of money. For something that's not really worth it for me. And unfortunately, the Mythological event just didn't work out how I wanted it to. Simply not enough money to actually be worth putting my time into. If this continues, going to be my top streamer of the year. Oh, no, that would be terrible. Oh, I'll have to stop. Oh, this will be awful. Like, in this one, I'm fine with overpaying and actually spending a bunch of money on talismans. I'm happy to unlock a bunch of slots of Jacobus, all of that stuff. On this, because it doesn't matter whether I get the money back or not. First, I can make a lot of money on this profile. Very easily. Second, it just doesn't matter whether I get the money back or not. There is no Hyperion at the end of the tunnel. I saw you inside of a Taco Bell. You did not. I have never eaten a Taco Bell in my life. That's actually true. I haven't ever had Taco Bell. There is no Taco Bell near me. And there never has been. Oh shit, it's 9:30. I need to get milk. Aldi's gonna close soon. I should probably raid someone. With this particular stream coming to an end, I would have some time to think on what I actually wanted to do from now on. I mean, I could move on to other money-making methods, maybe worse ones, or I could just lock in on pigs. And while spending a little bit of time grinding off stream, my decision was made for me. I got one. I got a potato talisman. I got one. Just want to mention as well that at this point in time,
That single talisman is worth over a quarter of my entire net worth. So yeah, safe to say it encouraged me to lock in for the last 2 days of the pig event. I've been doing the thing, I've been doing pigs, I've been pigging, chat, I've been pigging. We got 43 million coins in my purse, but that's not all. I have a level 84 epic pet, but on top of that, woo, we got a potato talisman! We got a potato talisman, chat, let's go! Undeserved? You're undeserved. I mean, you're right. Level 155, I'm good, man. I just fundamentally don't like Skyblock XP. I think Skyblock XP is one of the worst additions to the game. Why? Because it's just a cop-out button. Skyblock XP gives the admins the ability to just look at any update, and if it gives a lot of XP, then it's a good update. When fundamentally it isn't. But the admins treat it like this thing that everybody in the player base would get super excited about, and therefore they can make some updates that take an absurdly long amount of time to grind. But it's okay because it gives a lot of Skyblock XP, so that's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry about it, guys. Rejoice, boys. It's good, right? The update's good. Yes, it takes you 700 hours to get this one drop, but you get like 5 Skyblock levels. Ooh, yeah, we got you now. I know we got you hooked now. And the player base just looks on at them and like, ready? Like that's it. No new items. No new cool things. Just a bunch of Skyblock XP. Like, games having a leveling system isn't fundamentally bad, but the way that Skyblock's one works just isn't, I don't like. In my opinion, Skyblock XP should either be passive, and you kind of level it as you finish the game, and not require stuff like Bestiary, or class average 50. In my opinion, stuff that's that long of a grind, that insane of a grind, shouldn't be tied to the main leveling system of the game. Now, I'm not saying long grinds are bad. I'm just saying that they really shouldn't be tied to the main XP system. I would like to make another like 100 or so million coins before the pigs go away, which is going to be difficult considering I have a lot of editing to do. That being said, I can't work on videos late tonight, so I guess I'm going to be spending a few hours doing this, so that's fine. Yesterday we made some tiny upgrades. We're now in full Wise Dragon armor. I have an ultimate Wise aspect to the end. Life is going well, and we're at a total of 243 million coins made from pig. Oh, life's going good, chat. Life's going good. And, well, things really were going great. Honestly, nothing could really stop me. How many pigs have you done? 2,924, which isn't great, to be fair. It's far too few, I could have done so many more in the amount of time that I've been playing. I am so slow. I'm so inefficient at pigs. Yeah, you thought that I was going to do the little black screen thing and be like, June 24th. Everything changed. Nah, everything's going great, brother. I feel like I got really good luck on the first one, though. And got it way earlier than I realistically should have. Oh, you fucking... Get in the ball. Holy. Bro, this is like that one time when I was in primary school and I was trying to catch the Heatran in Diamond and Pearl and I ran out of good balls, so I just started throwing Pokeballs at it and it kept on escaping. And then I just kept on throwing Pokeballs and it kept on escaping. And I kept throwing Pokeballs and then it finally got caught and I thought that was pretty cool. My DS died. And no word of a lie, I don't think I've ever thrown anything that hard in my life. I mean, it's my fault for not looking at the battery, but what do you expect from a child? Let's be real here. What are we gonna do today? I don't know, man. I don't know. You can probably take a guess. You could probably take pretty educated guess on the theme of today's stream, considering it's probably the same as yesterday's and the day before's, actually. Shiny. I'll be honest. Shiny Pork's term really wouldn't take that long. Like, genuinely. It's doable in literally a few days. Clipped pig abuse? Yeah, you send that. You send that to them. You send that to them. They'll join in. They'll join in with the pig abuse. The RSPCA will join in because at the end of the day, abusing pigs makes me money. Harvesting 6! Let's go! That way, that's good. That's gonna get clipped. Yeah, that's gonna get clipped. Brilliant. Yeah, nice. Right. That's great. Bro, why do I only ever drop stuff when I'm talking about stuff that shouldn't get clipped? That's getting clipped out of context now. Oh goody, a shiny pig. Outta here. You just take up space in my inventory, and I don't want your existence. After about 3 or so days of doing these pigs, I was frankly fed up. Thankfully, the event was just coming to an end, and I had made approximately 315 million coins. That's a lot of money. And so with a lot of the drops and items safely squirreled away in a backpack, just waiting for the day that I'm able to sell them and prices go up, it was time to find something else to do.
Chad, we've got a problem. You know all that money I had in my purse? You know that like 150 mil that I had in my purse? I don't have that anymore. I have 81 million coins. And then we've only got 6.5 million in this one. And then we have 234 million in this one. Let's fucking go! Bro, I might be rich. I might be rich. I might actually be rich. We are swimming in cash. Well, I mean, I'm not actually. I haven't sold any of it, so I'm actually extremely poor. I have nothing. Anyway, I gotta claim my stuff. Oh, okay, guess he's dead now. Alright. That's what happens when you don't work hard, guys. You get beat until your blood's on the floor. Anyway, look at that. We're up to Redstone Collection 9 immediately. This is great, right? I've just realized I should probably consider buying a booster cookie. I should consider buying one of these now. These are important. These are good. Booster cookies are good.
And after getting a few items that I wanted, I finally decided on my next location. Welcome to Galatea. On this island, there's quite a lot of different things that you could do to make money. Whether that is foraging, fishing, or something like hunting. There is something to fit just about every single player on this island. For me, I'm choosing hunting. More specifically, chill hunting. And now that my money-making method has been decided, and the auto-recombobulator has been purchased, the next thing I need to work on is optimizing my damage. But why exactly do I need to optimize my damage for chills? Well, you see, when hunting chills down here, you can't use a normal sword, because they don't take damage from anything other than an axe. And whilst you might think, oh yeah, I'll just use the hunt axe, that only does 50% of the mob's health, no matter how hard you hit it. So, what happens if I just use a normal axe? We can kill it in one hit, which means damage can be optimized in order to get it below 40 HP and instantly suck it up in a singular hit. The hard part is actually figuring that out and getting it to work. Let me get... Right, when is this cheap? Do you really need the confirm button? Like, it's 55 coins, man. Do we really need a confirm button for that Hypixel? Like, surely there should be a limit of, like, yeah, people are willing to overpay. It's free. It is literally free. Okay, that's close. I'm gonna need to make the whole set pure. That's annoying. Oh my goodness! 104%. There we go. That's better. Better. Okay, I need 1 damage. Wonderful. Okay, I'm getting touched. There we go. Lovely. Black hole. Let me get a medium one of these because honestly, I can't. I'm just gonna buy it off here. I know it's more expensive. I need to buy some attributes. We have 51 mil left, which isn't great. Could be worse though. Need to get newt shards at some point. Let me start with. Where are they? Is it you? No, it's not. It is sea serpent. I need to get this at some point. However, right now it is king cobra. How many do I need of that? 32. Is it 64? I think it's 64, right? Ooh, that's expensive. It was not 64, it was 48. GG. Oh, I need to be careful because I'm obviously hunter level. I'm only a level 11. Is it you? It is you. Lovely. 48 of these. Then I'll get megalith. How many of these do I need? It is 24. Ah, yeah, right, I can't use it yet. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with that later. Now comes the fun part of the fact that I don't have a floor 1 completion yet, so I also don't... Okay, why are we doing no damage? What? Where is it? Let me just grab 64 of these. That's better.
Yeah, I will have to go and get Balloon Snake at some point, but honestly, I'm not going to do that before Heart of the Forest 6. There's just no reason to. And now we're one-tapping them. Okay, so that kills. This doesn't. I need to... Oh, wait, I enchanted the wrong axe. Good job. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, so why do I deal no damage with this? Like... What? It's 5 damage less, so it shouldn't be the difference of like 100 damage though. Hello, Beast Boy. Let me go take your grandmother's dog. I'm gonna need to create another wooden axe in a minute. Then I'm gonna actually need to start bringing my damage down. Because we're starting to do too much. We're gonna start doing too much damage soon. The only reason that you can't one-tap chills is because you're using a hunt axe. Why not hunt axe? Hunting chills is significantly more efficient without a hunt axe. The harder part is getting your damage low enough to actually do that. If you do a lot of damage, then you need to use Mastiff armor and talismans that will, well, make you do less. All right, I'm gonna have to continue stripping. I think the more damage I do, I'm just gonna have to keep stripping. But no, I mean, not a problem. Oh my god, I got a fucking mythic. I'm in mythic, chat. I am in the mythic bracket on my first ever contest. Chat, I am in the divine bracket, chat. I am in divine. I am in divine! I am in the divine bracket on my first Agatha contest. Well, technically the second, because I got like 2 minutes on the first one. That's ridiculous. That is absurd. I have 24 Hunter Fortune. You need a pocket? Okay. Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna come! Sorry, too far. Let's go! We got an auto recon one already. Wait, that actually might be peak. Question, why am I so excited about getting an auto recon talisman? Answer, a normal Runeblade artifact is worth 6 million coins. A recombobulated one is worth 10 million coins. And that's a pretty damn big increase. League is a funny little game, by the way. Like, bro, League has got possibly the greatest trailers of any game. Like, genuinely, any game. League has got the best trailers that you will ever see. And then you go and play the game, and it's just not even close. And then you feel like you got scammed. W story, W animation, W character, and then you play it, and yeah, exactly. Like, bro, I don't think anybody could name any game that has like better cinematics, trailers, etc than League. At this point, I'd been doing the same thing for multiple hours, and was frankly starting to lose my mind a little bit. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, round, right round. Oh, he's good. Having fun there, buddy? No, don't let me stop you. Don't let me stop you. Oh, now he's shy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. No, don't leave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, look what I've done, chat. Look what I've done now. He's leaving. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Alright, so bro just had to wait and make sure I was looking before he left the scene. Alright. Alright, I see how it is. How in the fuck? Now, clearly, that frog had done some deep psychological damage. And I don't really know why. Maybe it's the fact that it was just spinning and having a good time, whilst I was clearly not having a great time. That being said, the environment's gonna suffer for it. I am not the Lorax. I don't speak for the trees. And this is why I am at ease. To cut them all down, one by one. Deforest this area. Until there is none! As with just about every single skill in this game, the most important thing that you could have is good gear. And luckily for me, I got a couple of 100 million coins in the last episode that I can spend freely on maxing out my stuff. Well, I mean, as maxed as is actually worth getting. Thick Stone Splitter, that's what it was called. Wait, how expensive are these things? Wait a minute, when you have like decent logs on it, how expensive do these get? How much lower can we go? Is 13 the lowest maxed one? It is. Okay. We gotta get this. Can I really... honestly, how much... Okay, it's a lot more expensive to buy it. Okay, I'm just gonna get that.
Yeah, honestly, buying it already pre-reforged was just ridiculously expensive. I don't understand why it was so expensive. It was like 4 million coins overpay, but not really much of a point in spending that extra money when I can just ask somebody to reforge it for me.
See, this is the expensive part. This is where it gets a little bit more expensive. Is getting the pets. You are 14 million, and level 100 takes you up to 22 million. That's not too bad.
So, if you're not aware, foraging is actually an extremely good money-making method. But not in the traditional sense, more in the pet leveling sense, where you take pets and... Do you mind? And level them up from 0 to 100, and then sell them off for profit afterwards. Considering you can get a lot of XP on pets from foraging, this can also make quite a lot of money. Downside, it's pretty high effort. Where did the sun go?
And isn't crow better to level or some other pet? Giraffe is just fast. Like, odds are, yeah, something else probably is better. Or is it EXP? Is EXP share on the auction house, or is it on the... How the fuck do you craft this? I can reforge stuff. Thank you. I'll do that in a bit. Hello. How's it going? Under tools. What the fuck? Have I got it on? That answers that answers a lot right there. Yep. Okay, that answers that question. Right. Groovy is, I forget what the reforge is called. It shouldn't take too long. It's where is it? Mangrove, definitely not mangrove. Although I do need 4 of these anyway. Oh, it is this one. Mangrove locket. Have they done the next foraging update yet? Nope. That'd be pretty cool if they had, though. That'd be really, really cool if they had. Grippers, delightful. Oh, hey, chat. Last night I got delivered beer. I got gifted beer last night. People showed up at my house and handed me one. And it's possibly one of the most unique cans I've ever seen in my life.
Das ist techno sex. Yes, yes.
I've also got a glass of mangoes floating in water. I ran out of ice cubes, so I just used the frozen mangoes. Is this smart? Hey, I mean, it tastes good, man. It tastes good. A little bit fluffy, but it tastes good. A bit weird, like when you're taking a sip of water and like you know, the little mango hairs just go and tickle your lips. I'm not such a fan of that one. That's a little odd. That's actually quite uncomfortable.
After purchasing all of my gear, it was time to get a bunch of attributes. And just in case you want to know why I'm getting attributes for this, and which ones exactly, attributes are actually extremely good for foraging, because they can give some pretty good buffs. Take for example, the fig sharpening attribute giving me an additional 51 sweep on fig trees, the nocturnal animal giving me an additional 10 sweep during the night, strong legs giving me 30 sweep on melee, unity of strength giving me 0.2 sweep for every single common attribute that I own, which is quite a few, by the way, and the echo of sharpening, of which if I knew that this was actually good, I probably would have maxed it when I knew it. Yeah, bit of a missed opportunity on that one, for a couple more sweep. Although that being said, it probably wouldn't have done all that much anyway.
And just do Agatha and chills. Okay, but like, I want to start foraging now so I can get Heart of the Forest as soon as physically possible. Therefore, I don't care. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, so we got to start basically just buying a shit ton of attributes.
So why are you buying all those extra attributes? I mean, are the last ones not all that you needed? Not quite. In fact, the David's Cloak actually gains more foraging fortune the more unique attributes you have. It also gains a higher rarity, meaning that you gain more stats from reforges.
To be fair, they're still pretty cheap. I need 30 more, is it? Yeah, I need 30 more. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3... Well, that price jumped rather rapidly now, didn't it? Price to maxed. Oh, price to next tier. Okay, so I might have been buying them a little out of order. It's all good. It's okay. Not a problem, no issues. Although, yeah, no, from this point onwards, I think they're going to get a little bit more expensive.
Little did I know, I still had it set up incorrectly, and was spending millions of coins more than I actually needed.
See, I might actually have to get Hunting 20, and I don't think that's worth it. And then again, wouldn't it cost basically the same amount to, get Hunting 20, so I guess it doesn't really matter. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're into the millions, chat. We're about up in the millions. This is rough. This is going to be like another 15 mil from now on. Okay, this is a bit far. I really gotta get that, I really gotta get hunting 12. Or hunting 20 even. I really gotta get that. That's just too far.
I am the Lorax, and I speak for the trees. And recently, they've been telling me that you should subscribe, or I'll break your knees. This is not my words, merely the trees. In order to reach hunting 20, I decided to grind most of it manually by killing glaciate walkers.
Like, lasso hunts are alright on the early hunt when it's only one reel, but like when it comes to like epic shards and you've got to reel it in 5 times, bro, it's just so shit. It's just so shit. PC, yeah, it's hard. What are you fusing? Just alligators, sorry, just crocodiles and glaciate to make alligator, then that to make caiman. It's not profit. This is loss. There we go, hunting 20. You know what, fuck it, let's just fill every single buy order. No one wants to buy that. Good luck. And that should be a Mythic David's Cloak, plus 102 sweep. That's fair. So how much sweep have I got right now? Okay, so far, we have 229 sweep base. Okay, so we're over 300 sweep, Jed. We are over 300 sweep on fig trees.
After I had acquired all of my attributes that I needed, it was time to actually get started on the foraging. And best and most efficient way to get Heart of the Forest 6 is fig.
How long does Heart of the Forest 6 take? Don't know, guess we'll find out. Not very long, though. It's with current gear, it should take me, I don't know, 17 hours. What's up with those traps? Did you hit traps for like 3 weeks straight? No? I just have bad posture.
We got the gamer posture.
Did you do that flip on stream? Because I was wondering why my profit went down. No? I may or may not have insta-sold like 130 of them, filling every single buy order earlier as well. My bad. I have a bad habit of fucking with shards on the bazaar.
This footage was taken from Too Short to Hit on YouTube.
People like Firthgoo will take the idea.
I would never take the idea. What kind of terrible person do you think you'd take me for?
A very terrible one.
Century.
How much are they? Wait, are they really that few?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got all of them now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, my bad. Sorry to that guy whose Monopoly I ruined by buying every single Star Century shard on the bazaar. Alright, we are about to hit Heart of the Forest tier 4. In either a couple of trees, or I'll check if I have an Agatha contest, actually. Because if I do, that should finish it. Yeah, so I had a couple. Heart of the Forest tier 4, let's go. Oh, and during this process, I also had a bit of fun messing with somebody. Although, that being said, I do this literally any time that someone recognizes me in a lobby. Well, or at least, most of them. Oh, are you the real fire? No. Alright. Whilst I was foraging and breaking these trees, having to have to jump up and ether warp to the top branches every single time was honestly getting a little bit annoying and a bit tiring. Which is when I remembered that there is a tech for this. See, for example, if you're wearing any boots from the Spider Boots line, like for example, Spider Boots, Tarantula Boots, or what I've got on right now, Primordial Boots, you can double jump just simply by pressing Shift. There's only one tiny little problem. In order to get the Spider Boots, you need String Collection level 8, and in order to get the Tarantula Boots, you need Spider Slayer level 4, neither of which I have. So I gave up. Let's quickly go and grind that out. If I swap to my combat armor, it shouldn't be too hard to just, kill a bunch of spiders. There you go, you already got Spider Collection level 2. This shouldn't really take that long. Oh, maybe it will. In that case, let me go down the Spider Slayer route. If I quickly go and talk to Maddox down here, and then start a spider... Oh. Alright, that should be fine. Let me just do this. These guys, this should be easy enough to do. And besides, if I'm missing anything, I can always just buy it. See, that's the good thing about being rich. Wow, I do no damage, huh? Pretty sure I can do up to tier 3 spider with, mage, no? Could probably just buy a glacial scythe. And move on with my life. Hey, I can do tarantula. I am actually gonna get that glacial scythe, hold on. But before I could buy that, I had to quickly relist my giraffe pet, since it wasn't selling. 21 mil. Surely, it hasn't sold yet. I got it too expensive, maybe? 81, 100, 21 mil. Wow, this guy really likes selling giraffes! How about if I put mine at 20? That's an entire 1 million coins less. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy. How much is a glacial scythe with ultimate wines? Ooh, okay, 50 mil. That'll leave me with 88,000 coins. Worth it. Now, this should make my life a lot easier, as I should be able to just kind of run around and shoot these guys. Shoot these orbs. And spawn the boss. Easy kill. Oh, wait, now I've got to go back to Maddox. Hold on, this is a problem. This is going to be a problem. Okay, I need to get a Maddox bat phone. ASAP. Unfortunately, though, Maddox bat phone is in the Wolf Slayer. Now, this one's a little bit more complicated. I'm going to need to go and I'm going to need to swap off of my mana and swap to Warrior. Because these guys, they don't take mage damage. These guys only take melee. And that ain't good for me. I mean, it's not too bad. I can just swap armors whenever I need to actually fight the boss. What are the odds? Like, what are the actual odds of that timing? The instant that I splash it, just some random guy runs past. You stole my enchant! You stole my XP! Okay, that'll be Sven level 3. That gives me access to a cellular device. Maddox bat phone! Oh, my favorite item in the game. Oh, you're about to see the absolute majesty that is the Maddox bat. Where's the portal? Eggs spawn good. Wait, I think that actually is good, yeah? Right, that one actually was good. They spawned in a nice line. One more boss until I can get Tarantula boots that I don't think I can afford right now. I'm trying to lie to you all and tell you I'm more poor than I am. Oh, and the last boss treated me. Oh, the last boss treated me. Oh, those were some beautiful eggs. Nice! Spider Slayer level 4. How much? Tarantula toes. 2.8 mil. Good enough for me. With my boots obtained, there was only one last thing to do. Try them out and see if they function. Now, I actually had this scene completely edited out as like some really cool, triumphant moment where I took to the sky and broke the branches. However, I've now watched this back so many times that I frankly don't want to talk about it, and realised that it doesn't, in fact, look really cool, and in reality looks more like a beetle attempting to fly. If you don't know what that looks like, reference. And so, to answer my initial question and concern, no, it is in fact significantly slower than Etherwarp foraging. That being said, it's really fun, so I'm going to continue like this. However, despite all the fun that I was having, I did encounter a genuine problem. I have no mana. Okay, so my genius plan might have some flaws. Luckily, these flaws can be mitigated. I just need to get wise on this. Plus 150 intelligence. And now, we should have it a lot easier now. Yo, my bad, my bad. Okay, that was kind of cool. I don't know what happened there. It just, I just got boosted really high. Alright, I just claimed 3 contests and got a bunch of Forest Whispers, and I think I can upgrade my Center of the Forest one more time. Nice! Next upgrade is going to be 200,000 Forest Whispers, but is a 10% sweep bonus. That one's going to be huge if I can get my hands on it. I have an AC and you don't. Yeah, well, I have a door that I can use to fan myself if I desperately need it, so... Lamau. You doing dungeons with carries? No. No carries, no carries. That'd be a little boring. Come on now, I've got to show off my talent. As we were saying, show off my talents as he misses 4 axe throws. No, it was targeted. He lives! I'm back! I've come back from heaven, chat. Chat, I've come back from heaven. I had to sign an NDA. I had to sign an NDA when I left, so I didn't say that, like, I didn't say what was in there, and that I didn't say heaven's real or anything. And so... Wait. Ah, shit. It's okay. It's okay, I'm just gonna have to go on the run from God. What am I actually trying to forage? Bro, that is a wall. Where did my game go? Okay.
we've all right. So basically, let's just go back a second here and have a quick talk about what just happened. So, I got confused. I started trying to break a wall, and my game fucking exploded. Why do you cut super tall figs? Because they are the most efficient way of getting Heart of the Forest XP and normal XP. The actual tree gifts themselves are significantly better than the small trees. Hold on, let me just get this one cut down. Holy shit, that was a diabolically bad tree. That was a diabolically bad one. Holy. Alright, gifts from this one. We got 9,000 foraging experience, 18 forest essence, 80 Heart of the Forest XP, 0 to 8 tender wood, and 160 forest whispers. Do a small tree. 3,000 foraging experience, 20 Heart of the Forest experience, 0 to 3 tender wood, 40 forest whispers, and 4 forest essence. Feel like the time makes up for it? Not even close. You'd have to you'd have to teleport to and cut down 3 small trees to make up for 1 big tree. And provided you have a decent amount of sweep, and you actually play the game decently, which I obviously don't, you can cut down a big tree pretty fast. If you can kill it, it doesn't mean you can grind it. In fact, it just does. It doesn't mean you can grind it, or if he can kill it, if he's skill issued. Okay, skill issue is not something that can't be fixed. It pisses me off so much when people keep on going, oh, I'm skill issued, it's too hard, I'm skill issued. Just get better, man. Just practice. Just play the game. It is not that bad. I'm skill issued. I fucking suck at the game. I just do things thousands upon thousands upon thousands of times until I can do it. Skill issue is not an excuse. It just means you're lazy. Like, bro, skill issue is fixable. You just practice. You just train yourself. Talent isn't fixable. That's a whole different thing, but you can overcome that by just doing it over and over again. Skill is gainable. Nutara just sucks. It's overcomplicated. No, you just can't. Are we? Nah. That's actually rage bait. What do you mean complicated? This is really fun and not annoying like Nutara. You have got some strange requirements. Okay, so tier 5 spider makes so much money. They make some money. They don't make a lot. Not anymore. Okay, so tier 5 spider's too complicated for you, but tier 5 vamp isn't. What? Annoying to deal with that phase over and over again, but for vamp you don't need to do this amount. You just learn everything by timing and by heart. So what the fuck are you talking about? My giraffe sold. Let's go. Wait, hold up. Nice. Yo, wait, is that foraging 40? No way. Yo, foraging 40. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. There we go, foraging. It's time to get Heart of the Forest 6, and we're actually pretty close. We are actually pretty close. I have 15% left, and honestly, that's not very much. Friends join my co-op, grind money for me, but they weren't able to keep up with my spending habits, so I got a second friend to make money. Ain't no way bro's actually running a sweatshop. Ain't no way bro's actually running a Skyblock sweatshop. That's crazy work. That is crazy work. First time bans are not usually wiped. What do you mean no? If it's cheating, it's dumb. For macroing, not. What the fuck do you mean no? If you get banned once, when you get banned for a second time, you should get wiped. What? Bro, if you manage to get banned twice, you deserve to get wiped. Macroing wipe makes sense. What, and cheating wipe doesn't? Yo, this has to be rage bait. What, so getting wiped for cheating doesn't make sense? Is that what you're trying to say here? I guess you don't understand it. Okay, so, I'm sorry, let me just read out your last messages and to try and figure this out. Wipes are a dumb thing if it's like cheating, not macroing. So if you're cheating and not macroing, you shouldn't be wiped, is what you just said. I mean, if you want to explain further, then feel free. I think their thought process is that macroing creates dirty money and cheating doesn't. Yeah, but cheating is still cheating. Cheating is still breaking the rules of a server. If you break the rules, you deserve to be punished. There's no, like... What? I just think deleting an entire profile is kind of excessive. What, for someone breaking the server's rules knowingly? What? Just don't cheat. No, I'm sorry, that's actually such a cooked... No. Can you bring God on the stream? I'm afraid I'm not allowed to do that. Like, bro, this is actually possibly the most cooked mindset I've ever seen. Wiping a profile for knowingly breaking rules is excessive. What? Actually crazy work. Actually crazy work. Yes!
Heart of the Forest tier 6, chat. Oh, life is good.
After Heart of the Forest 6 had been achieved, it was time to start selling all of my gear. And once that was finished, I wanted to retest my previous hunting method of chills to see how big the difference actually was. Before, I was making about 10-ish million coins an hour from the shards themselves.
Is that what you will do if Hypixel joins? Kick to save a free carry from stream view? Pretty much, yeah. Yo, we got another oh my goodness, chat. Chat, my RNG on this profile is actually ungodly. My RNG on this profile is actually genuinely unholy. This is absurd. This is actually disgusting.
If you look up in the top right hand corner now, you'll see that my projected hourly rates are 18 million coins per hour, which, for something that only took me 13 hours total to get, that's a pretty big increase. And with this newfound knowledge of a pretty big increase of my per hour rates, it was time to lock in and see how much I could actually make in 60 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm afraid. What in the fucking semi-truck is that? When Galatea, goddamn. Oh my god! Bro! Bro! I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I have not dropped, like, I have not missed a recon. Every single talisman, like, every single artifact that I've made has been reconned. This is absurd. This is actually absurd. I'm cheating. I've got the dream mods, chat. I've got the dream mods installed. Oh my god, chat. I'm actually like, bro, I'm about to become religious. How much do you earn? Oh, I can actually tell you now. 18 mil plus, that's 10. So 40, that'd be 30, 36 mil, 46 mil, 50, 54 million coins an hour is what I'm making right now.
Yeah, not bad. That's pretty good, considering that I have like a 40-hour total playtime, and this is day 7 of the profile. After this, a viewer reminded me of Young Dragon armor. Considering this armor doesn't actually have any combat stats, it won't increase my damage on chills. What it will do is give me a big ol' speed boost. Only real downside is I was definitely struggling to control this speed. A little bit.
Well, average for highest damage. Depends on your current gear and attributes. Current speed, 468. Nice. No! Damn, I suck! Why am I bad now? Frozen Blaze doesn't hit them. And also, yeah. These guys only take damage from, in terms of mechanics and play. Like, actual gameplay. Own weapon that you should be using for it. Bokeh is more for spawning. When it comes to Slayers.
Hey, finally, you're awake. You passed out. Must have been going too fast or something. Either way, that doesn't really matter, because I've got some money-making methods to show you. Our first money-making method leads us to discover what it's like being an environmental activist, by actively destroying the environment. In other words, I'm gonna go and fight turtles in their natural habitat and hope that I can catch them with a fishing net. Especially since this is a method that I saw pop up a few times on YouTube, which usually means you probably shouldn't do it. That said, I'm an idiot, and testing things is fun. So let's spend what is frankly an egregious amount of money on a fishing net. Anyhow, what do we got? I know I sold a bunch of stuff, so I've got this to claim. Alright, we got this to claim. Alright. Now I'm at 109 million coins. That's pretty good, eh? Downside is, as it would turn out, causing environmental damage is pretty expensive. I mean, it can't be that expensive, right? It can't be that expensive, surely. Surely a mere fishing net can't be that much. What? Wait, is there actually just none on the auction house? Hold on a minute. Oh no, there they are. Ooh. That's expensive. Oh, it's in the Sea Lumies collection as well, so I can't even buy it. Like, I can't even craft it. Oh, that explains why it's so expensive. Okay. We had a small little problem. Whilst the net is extremely expensive, the craft is significantly cheaper. Only one teeny tiny little downside. I didn't have the recipe. That said, someone in chat did. Okay, well, I can craft. Oh, really? I'm gonna be fighting turtles which apparently is meant to be pretty good solo. If anybody feels like joining me and has a 55 million coin net to hand, then feel free. Can we catch turtles with plastic bags for a cheaper alternative? Unfortunately, we do have to use the fishing net. It would be pretty cool if we could use plastic bags, though. That would make life way easier. Want me to craft it? That would be amazing. If possible, that would be brilliant, thank you. Since abyssal armor is very much out of my price range, I need fishing level 20. Thankfully, that's really easy. What level are we right now? Fishing... Oh, I'm fishing 19. Alright, so that's actually just free. I'm finding you a top to get you pregnant. I don't think that's possible. 45 million coins back to you, sir. Thank you very much. Alright, chat, we gotta get myself up to, we gotta get me up a fishing level, which, frankly, is not that hard. I can do that pretty easy. How do I have a stack? Oh, I just bought a bunch extra. Yeah, I just bought like an extra stack because I wasn't sure how many I need. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, it's because I bought a stack of enchanting. Oh, that explains a lot. That answers why I had so many leftovers. I bought a stack of enchanted Sealamies. You don't need those. Next up, we get a clear example of Hypixel's high-quality coding. This works, right? Must place next to water. You know, whatever works, I guess. Whatever works. I'm not about to complain about it. What? Why is it not working now? Oh, for fuck's sake. Bad game. Bad game. You can craft full chum buckets? Yeah, but full chum buckets don't give me fishing XP. Now, to those of you that have the powers of observation, you might notice that I'm not getting any fishing XP from my fishing XP method. Congratulations. You are smarter than I am. We're about doing things the only way that I know how to. Which is usually not a very good way. Is this just not... Wait, is this not giving me any fishing XP? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do these not give fishing XP anymore? You may also notice that throughout those cuts, I have used up 32 chum buckets. It took me half of a stack to figure out that this doesn't work. I might have to, wait, hold on. Do you dare open it? What does this do? Oh. Alright, chat, it's time to lock in. Well, this is definitely not worth it. This is under no situation worth it. Oh, maybe it is actually. Hold on. Go donate fish. No, I've already started this now. Hey, 72. We've gone up by quite a bit. This is a terrible method of doing things. Let's try the fish. Hello, old lady. I'm here to give fish. And with all my fish donated, we had finally reached fishing 20, thus allowing me to pick up diver armor. But before I buy diver armor, why is it even important in the first place? Well, if I jump into this water and start sinking, you'll notice a little thing called pressure appears. And the lower you go, the higher that pressure increases. The higher the pressure, the faster you drown. So I would quite like something that helped me resist that pressure. Like, I don't know, an armor set that gives pressure resistance. Diver's feet, diver's head. Alright, time to get head from another diver. Diver's head 2, diver's trousers, and we have successfully stripped a man. Now that all of my preparations were made, it was time to see what happens to a peaceful ecosystem when you introduce a predator. Alright, where are the turtles? We have 3 in this lobby. Are there any that are like reasonably easy to find, or am I going to be swapping? Turtle! Hi, sir. Give me something to build into my garden. A massive statue of Borat. Well, I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind, but hey, oh, here we are. I don't know how big a loot share party can get, and I know full well that it is ridiculously fucking expensive because the net is, overpriced. Now, Chad, I'm thinking that 510 million coins profit per hour is wrong. Can I join? Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong, it would be pretty cool if it wasn't. I'm now making 3 billion coins, let's go! Oh, wait, this should be a 6-sharder. If you're wondering what a 6-sharder is, that's the amount of shards that the turtle will drop. And how do I know this? Fun thing is I did this for like 15 minutes on my second account off stream, just to figure out whether it would actually be worth doing. And I got basically maybe 2 lobbies that had less than 3 turtles in throughout the entire time. And right now, I have got 1 back to 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 back. I don't know if there's a turtle. I've got a mod that tracks entities. There's none in this lobby. Okay, good to know. This one's empty. All right, brilliant. Is this another lobby without a turtle in it? Yeah, it is!
Oh, yes! I love it when there's no turtles!
As you might be able to tell, I'm not having fun. That said, this method might actually be pretty enjoyable, and actually good for money, if you can ever find lobbies with 3 turtles in. I just got really unlucky in this particular instance. I mean, I was doing it a little bit before stream, and, well, I got 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, pretty consistent 3 lobbies. Maybe we get a 2 every now and then, but not very often getting a 1 or a 0. And if you're wondering about what I mean when I keep saying 1s and 3s, in this mod right here, entity count, you can have certain mobs whitelisted. For example, I have turtles, and then I have it set to only show my whitelist. And if I go down here, you can see in the top left-hand corner, it says there's 3 turtles in this lobby. Swapping to the hub, and then back to Murkwater, is another lobby with 3. Okay, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Hold on. Let me do that, and then I can actually track it properly. So from 59, let's go for like 10 minutes, I guess. Oh my goodness, such a quick, oh my goodness, actually a quick find lobby, this is crazy. Making 300 mil off chills. No, what? And after about 10 minutes had passed, it was time to actually check my profits. Been about 10 minutes. It's not too bad, I guess. Hold on, so... No, it's... How long has it been? It's not great. Like, the lobbies are just the hard part. That's like 20 mil an hour. Yeah, the lobbies are the hard part, unfortunately. If you can find consistent, how much Hunter Fortune? Over 100. Like, if you get cooked with lobbies and get consistent zeros, then honestly, it might just be Jova. After discovering how little this actually was making, my motivation admittedly did dip a little bit. That said, I did decide to keep going for a little bit longer until we got stuck on another streak of bad lobbies. And around then, I decided it was time to stop cosplaying as a 6-pack of plastic rings and do something else. But before I got the chance to actually move on, I found somebody in Galatea. And just in case you don't know, that was Gudra, a significantly larger creator. And since I was well aware that he was in my stream at the time, I thought I'd follow him around, watch a master at work. Bro just sprinted past me at light speed. Are we watching an Invisibugger? Yo, what is this movement? Yo. Who are we? Yo, now, what is this movement, bro? Let me go! Sorry, enough of that. Back to what we were doing. The next method that I wanted to try was definitely going to be a little bit rough, because it involves these guys down here. These are ghosts, and they have 1 million health each. They also do quite a bit of damage, and therefore, I'm gonna need a couple of upgrades. I gotta do Sven's to get Mastiff armor, because I want to try out ghosts. I need to buy stuff. Right, so first I need to buy talismans. Second, I should probably consider upgrading my armor, because Strong Dragon isn't great. And third, I should probably consider a better weapon. And by a better weapon, I might just buy a warped AOTV. I mean, to be fair, my MP's not actually that bad. It's 230. It's not as bad as it should be. I don't think I have these two, so I might as well just get those ones. We are up to 359. Honestly, that should be enough. Okay, where's the warped stone? I need to add that to my AOTE because, well, once again, I don't think I'm going to get a better sword than an AOTE, realistically. Why don't I just buy one of these and enchant it myself? That way I've got a weapon one and I've got a normal one. With this stuff that I've bought, I decided not to bother with getting new armor, and instead just went straight ahead and tried to fight a tier 4 Sven. Downside is we take a lot of damage. Actually, it could be worse. Okay, I mean, this is actually pretty good. This is fine. We do plenty. Oh, this is easy! This is easy! And now that I'd become aware of how incredibly easy it was to actually beat tier 4 Svens, it was time to go ahead and get a high enough level to use Mastiff and Pooch. Okay, I mean, to be fair, damage is pretty good. Like, we do decent. We do pretty decent damage. There is nothing to complain about here, good lord. Bro, that's free. Fuck, I thought that would spawn it. Oh, that's not good. That's
That's not good! Hey! Okay, we're good. No problems. Why are you doing wolves? So I can get a mastiff and a pooch sword. And then test out ghosts. Wow, that was a little bit close for comfort. That one hurt quite a lot, actually. We're doing like 100 hits, Sven. It's not that bad. Hey, Sven, level 6. Let's go. Boop. Okay, so now I need to mastiff and pooch. Oh wait, I can sell some stuff. I'm gonna keep this. Okay, let me go and change all of these mastiff pieces to fierce. Okay, you are already fierce. Never mind. Let me change this to fierce. Oh, that was way too close. No, fuck you. No, I'm not gonna get it again. No, no. Oh, now it works. Now the thing works. Now the thing will let me click more than once. Stupid. Pooch sword. I need to find a decent one of these because I don't really have the stuff to actually make it good myself. I know full well that I'm absolutely going to be parried. I do not have the health to actually survive ghosts. This is why we do it in a party. This is not why we do it in a party. You do it in a party for better rates. I want to do it in a party so I don't fucking die. 100% crit chance. Wonderful. Get scorching. I am not a high enough combat level for that. Alright, chat. Let's see how fast they kill me. They do carry over. Okay, this isn't bad. Okay, we can survive, which is all that actually matters. That's all that actually matters here.
My preparations were complete. There was no more that I could do to get better than this. And so it's time to try ghost grinding.
It's just my luck to get a runic one, isn't it? What are the odds that I immediately find a runic shard? Yeah, I don't deal the damage for this.
Yeah, so I don't deal the damage. But that is why we have teammates.
Thoughts on the macroing scene nowadays? There's too many people macroing, but unfortunately, that's just how Hypixel encourages you to play the game, so. Hypixel keeps adding in monotonous tasks, for you to do that you can just, kind of just push you to want to macro it, because it's boring as all fuck. I mean, yeah, if prices will probably go down next week once I make the, third episode. But they'll come back, and they won't die that badly. Bro, you know what? To be fair, I don't think I'm gonna kill any shard in the way that I killed Cropetal. I don't think that I could ever pull something like that off again. Bro, that shard went from making over 100 million coins an hour to being minus profit. That shard went from making over 100 mil an hour to being the loss to actually making negative coins. Let me, I need to get a screenshot. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute, let me just send this to someone. Feel like you sent a screenshot to Tux? No, I didn't. I sent it to someone who mains ghost shards. I know someone who mains ghost shards and who basically said, hey, whatever you do, just don't add whatever you do, don't stream ghost shards during this. So I sent them a screenshot of the of me streaming ghost shards. On the upside, I'm not really leaking any. I'm not really doing any fusions in this any proper fusions in this series. No fusion flips. So I guess that's a good side.
So ghost shards, how good are they? But I mean, in my opinion, they're pretty damn good. All you need is some very low-level gear, next to no magical power. Oh, and an assistant. And you got yourself 40 to 45 million coins an hour comfortably without too much hassle or running around. But either way, on to the next.
So I need combat 24. I think we're most of the way there. Yeah, we're most of the way to combat 24. I need this so I can go to the nether and do some of the other money-making methods on this list. What? Oh, yeah, right. Nether's combat 22, isn't it? What the fuck do I need combat 24 for? Void! The sepulture! Void sepulture! That one. That's what I need combat 24 for. Yes, that. You can't enter the sepulture until combat 24. I don't think.
So what exactly is today's method? Well, it's these guys. And the mini-bosses that the boss spawns as well. It's those two. I'm doing these because they give pretty good combat XP, and hopefully they'll give a reasonable amount of money to go with it. I think that's everything? Yeah, it is. So chat, recently I've been messing around with some stuff, specifically the Guardian pet. It's genuinely a pretty enjoyable pet to fuck with. It's got some cool little things that mean you can do a lot more damage than you realistically should be able to at a certain level. So, you know, part of the main things that slows this method down is not being able to one-tap the boss. Now, with the Guardian pet, that fixes that problem. Because you can one-tap the boss. Like, the slowest part of part of this process is fixed by a simple pet. Fine, I can ignore him. No, I can't. Shit on, idiot. What the f- You're getting punished. Alright, bro actually just got killed by a light breeze. Do you ever try and take a drink of something and your arm just decides, like, now's my time to show off and put all of my power into this one movement? And then, like, you just tip half of the water on your face. And you're just like, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. That's great. How do you do that much damage? Because I know how to optimize my damage. And a Mythic Guardian has an ability where you zap your enemies for 120 times your intelligence every 3 seconds. Now, I have about 2,000 intelligence. Plus a bunch of other random additive damage and a bunch of other weird funny little buffs, I can do about 700,000 damage. How much is a pet of this quality worth? Something so incredibly strong. Surely it must be really expensive, right? Nope, it's 13 million coin! You're just going sarcastic. Yeah, look man, you can call the game shit as much as you want. You can say that the game is ass. And that it's terrible and it's going to die, but you call someone a dipshit, then you're getting taken out back to see the rabbits. You jokingly call someone a dipshit and it's Jova. I am on the internet talking to a bunch of people that I don't know and don't know me. Why would I bother taking something personally, man? The only thing that I take personally is I personally take these guys' money. Give me your rune, bitch. Don't say 24 inches. Fuck yeah. Squats outside. Right, okay. Okay, you can't see shit, guys. That did not work at all. Alright, never mind. I guess I'm not squatting outside. What are you? Anything else? Anything else? After doing this for a little while and getting Combat 24, it was becoming clear that this wasn't an amazing money-making method. However, I still wanted to continue for a bit longer, so I went ahead and got some new talismans, some of which are soulbound, and one of which involves hair. Ad? I would like to say my bad, but it's not my fault, so it's not. Alright, how are we looking now? That's not bad. Almost 500. We are 505. Okay, that's pretty big increase. Time to stand in a fire and slowly burn myself to death. Hypixel's an extremely long game. And some people just don't want to do all that. I'll be honest, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you very much for the follow. Alright, chat, let me, let's see. How easy is this? Him to the joy. Joy to him, oh, it is him to the joy. Bing, bang, bop, 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 boop. Yo, watch me get 100% real quick. Watch me get 100%. Bing, bing. Watch me get 90% real quick. Watch me just real quick get 90%. Watch me get 89% real quick. Oh, exactly 90%. No way. Is the next one Minuet? I can't remember. Or is the next one like Geo whatever the fuck it's called? Geothermy, that's it. I'm actually so cooked. I was trying to think about what it was and all I was thinking about was Geometrical Dominator. I'm actually so cooked. Bro, I couldn't even remember the name of the song. All I can remember was a Geometry Dash level. Ah, this is it. Minuet, my favorite song. Is that 100%? Oh! see, oh my goodness, chat, I might actually be a musician. I might be him. Bro, I might be him. Somebody get me a harp. Somebody get me a musical instrument. Somebody get me something. I'm about a violin in this shit. I'm gonna. Okay, I think we just barely got this one. 91%, just fucking barely. Holy. Chat, the last one. La vie en rose. Definitely, yeah, I'm definitely ain't getting 100% on this one. I don't think I've even finished it. Yeah, I don't think I've even finished this one. Hello there, Melody. I'm here to show you my devotion. Pick a song to get started. No, Melody, I'm here to... Wow! You mastered every song with over 90%! Maybe you should teach me. Requires Melody's harp completion. Melody, I don't know whether you know this, but I'm a master of the harp. I am better than you. You asked me to teach you. What do you mean requires Melody's harp completion? When finishing the last songs, then. I ain't doing that. My talent has limits. Come on now. Oh, there goes my phone ringing again. Hello?
Sorry, Miss Carol.
Oh. Go on mute, JP, go on. Ah! You need the pearl cheese? No. We good. Trust me. Why do I have to open my mouth, man? Like, why can't I just keep my mouth closed? Every time I open it, bad stuff happens. Come on, surely the last one's gotta be good, right? You know what? I just gotta shut up, man. I just gotta not say anything. Right? Bro, I just gotta keep my mouth closed sometimes. I spent hours in my bedroom alone talking to myself ever since I was a child. Had no interest in YouTube back then. I was just slightly schizophrenic. You doing Revs for Wand? No, I'm doing it because I bought a talisman that required Revenant Let's Slayer level 7 to use, and I don't have that. I can't use the talisman that I purchased. Didn't do well. I can't remember whose island it is. There's someone's island, which is like a casino. Or there's like a whole city, and they have cake souls, and I can't remember their name, and it's really gonna piss me off. But, it looks unbelievable with this shader on. His name is Aratapego. Yeah, it is this one. I showed you that, you did. Chat, this is possibly the greatest looking island for rethinking voxels. Like, the rethinking voxels just makes this island ridiculous. I do want to see what it looks like with the other ones. It looks so boring, doesn't it? Bro, like, other shaders that are good like, genuinely good shaders, they just look so boring. Like, this island looks... What the fuck is that? What just happened? Fuck the YouTube community. We are more important, he says whilst in the YouTube chat. Ladies and gentlemen, my YouTube chat. Boss spawn. Is this the last one, or do I need one more? Fuck. Wait, hold on a handstand. Wait a sec. Let me just get this. Let me just finish this. Hold on. Just wait a second. You just give me like a moment. Just give me like just a minute. Yes! Enderman 7! I can use my zombie artifact! See, I was rushing to get Rev 7 so much because someone was threatening to redeem burpees in my chat. They're not very fun, and I already done quite a lot of exercise. My shoulders. Thankfully, we finished Rev 7 just in the nick of time. Oh, and as for how much money I made, it was about 26 to 30 million coins an hour. Not brilliant. Burpees now. Fuck. Oh, you thought I escaped the burpees? No. somebody redeemed handstand, so there was just barely enough time for the cooldown to end. Thanks, man. Anyway, on to the next, I guess. And this one is going to be significantly better.
This is the end.
Welcome! How's it going? Welcome to today's hunting method. Involving the end. Today we're doing a fun one. In fact, we're doing one of my favorites. I couldn't do it during the Slayer to Hyperion because it's not a Slayer. However, it is still one of my favorites. It involves these guys, Obsidian Defenders, and Seers. Because they make money. Quite a lot of money, actually. It is up there as one of the better hunts. How do you one-shot them? With a skeleton pet. It's kind of like asking people, oh, don't you just get bored of mining, or don't you get bored of farming, or don't you get bored of doing dungeons? Continues to ruin all my methods with each episode. My bad. My bad. Hey, look, in my defense, I've left these guys alone for a long time. Alright? In my defense, I've left Obsidian Defenders alone for a very long time. You could say, to be fair, doing Zealots might not be a bad idea, because then I could go ahead and stab... What's his names? Then I could go ahead and stab the... Endstone Protector whenever that rises. It'd be less money in pure shards. When are you ruining Bezel? I don't know whether I'm gonna bother. I have done Bezel in a previous series. I don't really like it. Yeah, if I do Zealots and Obsidian Defenders, that way I can get some. That way we get some progress on Tall Boy Golem. That's the one. Nice, position 3. Do you want to bamboo leaf shard hunt? Not really. It's not particularly worth doing, I'll be honest.
To be honest, not a whole lot actually happened in this stream, so I'm going to mostly skip to the end. I was kind of locked in because honestly these are a really, really good money-making method, averaging 40 to 50 million coins an hour stream rates. That is, however, not to say that they are perfect. There is one massive, glaring issue with them, which will be demonstrated in just a second.
Said they're going to do foraging update earlier this year, then it said later, definitely not happening. Yeah, bro, look, still got to release guidance saying Great Glaciate Lake. I don't think Glaciate, I'm pretty sure the Great Lake is, not a single update. Okay, I might just, you know what, I might, I think it's time to call my time in the end, chat. I think it's time to call it quits for my time in the end. I don't think it's worth staying there. It's a little cooked.
Yeah, the end was starting to lag. A lot. So I moved on and did my personal favourite hunting method, chills.
Chad, I'd like to mention, by the way, I have not auto-recommed a single talisman since the last, since I, got Heart of the Forest 6. This is not meta. We are getting...
Are we dead ass? Are we actually real? There is no shot. I know that.
We are... Oh, damn, we're at 620 million net worth right now, so we'll be over 700 million when stuff sells.
Damn.
That doesn't help. That doesn't do anything for efficiency, though. Shadow Fury is the one that's efficient. Yay! Special tier! Special tier, yay! Special tier! Yippee! I'm so glad that I got the special tier. That's gonna give me so many rewards over Mythic or Divine. Special tier's gotta be so much better because, you know, it's the highest tier. Alright, so Mythic Bracket gives us 50,000 foraging experience, 60 Forest Essence, 35 coupons, 750 Heart of the Forest, and 37,500 Forest Whispers. Okay, Special tier is 2 tiers above this. Special tier is 2 tiers above this, so it must be significantly better. I mean, I guess it does a little bit. Okay, it's like slightly better, I guess. I enjoy doing chills because they are RNG related, and being a Slayer main, having that chance to get a drop is really cool. I like that. Like genuinely, the thing that draws me to chills is just the chance to get an auto recom talisman. No, that's what makes it fun. Like, yeah, you make good money, but you could make a lot more money if you get a single rare drop. Then you make more money, and that's great. Oh, let's go! We got another one! Oh! This is what it's all about. This is what makes it worth it, chat. This is why we do it. This is why we do what we do.
Anyway, on to the fifth and final method. And you see, in the UK, the price of chicken has been rising substantially recently, making it significantly less economically viable to use chicken breasts. But that gave me an idea. How about if I start my own chicken farm, and go and kill them myself, and then raise funds that way? Surely that would be pretty good, right?
And why are we fighting chickens? For money. I am lost. Crimson Isles. Let's go this one. That is plenty of damage. I really gotta go and get my MP up. Hold on. I really gotta get my MP up. This is, I'm throwing. The best armor set in Skyblock. Genuinely though, Wise Dragon is one of the best armor sets in the game. I love it. I love it to death. Yo, wait, is that it? Is that redstone collection complete? Yo, let's go. Did you max out Hideon ring shards? I did not. They're expensive. No, they're not. Yes, they are. I think I need 55 of them. What do you mean no, they're not? No, they're not. No, they're not expensive. No, not at all. No, they're free. They're basically free. Yeah, completely free. It's cheaper than Jacobus. Yeah, but you know what is not cheaper than? Recoms. That would fix so many problems. Boop. I'm sending the Cape code. No! No! That's not the sticks! That wasn't the sticks! I'm sorry about your ears. That's my bad. My bad. Since you're hit, can you find Romero again? Yeah, man. I got you. Hello. Oh, I've got to do the rabbit foot brewing shit. Can somebody brew that for me? I don't have the recipe. At least 67 coins. Right, okay, but I don't know how much they're worth. I don't know how much flower minions are worth, is the thing. Hello, I am here to purchase your... I don't know how much it's worth. But I'm gonna give him 500k for it. Hello, I am here with... It's brewed without coffee. It was brewed without coffee. Okay, that's yep. Okay, it's got scammed. Just may have been scammed. It's okay. I should have read the thing that said. I should have read the thing where it said. I should have read the thing. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Alright then. Thank you, sir. Yo. You're the best. Why don't you marry me instead of this chum? Chum? Oh, I give up, man. I give up. Speaking is hard, okay? Absolutely not. How long did it take to get hard for a 6? About 13 hours. 6:59. My face! With all of my talisman stuff done, I was left with 709 magical power. And now, it's time to truly start the money-making method, that is Catacombs grinding. Pubes is my dream RNG, but Microsoft blacklisted it? Really? Really? That's crazy. I didn't, that's insane. Why would that one get blacklisted? No way. That's such a crazy name to get blacklisted. I mean, surely there's nothing wrong with it, right? Right, chat, every day that I get better stuff, it gets harder and harder to actually grind chills comfortably. Ready for the furry roleplay. Yesterday you told me we're doing furry roleplay today. I'll record that. But sure, I guess, why not? Hey, I mean, look, if a person in the YouTube chat's telling me that I said that, then I clearly said that, so I can't exactly do much about it now. Chat, one day, I wonder if we'll ever see Hypixel have full player capacity again. I wonder if we'll ever get that. I mean, odds are probably not. Odds are almost certainly a no. I mean, what? I've pretty much never seen it. Maybe when Antivirus locks in. I mean, I could, I guess. It's not a bad option. Can't remember what level is Dungeonized Frozen Blaze? I think 20. Ooh, okay. I could use Frozen Blaze before F7 then. Before Necron. That's not bad. What are the drops? I'm just going for Catacombs shards. That's all we're here for. Remember a while ago I voided a couple of a fun little soulbound armor set and it was worth a few coins? They really do need to add a mass fuse. It would make life so much better. I also don't like Valorant. I just play it a lot. Why? What? What? So, you don't like the game, you just play it. Am I the idiot here? Huh? Same for Skyblock. That still doesn't make sense, though. If you don't like a game, why do you play it? That like, defeats the entire purpose of a game. I don't like Skyblock at all, but I play it. Why? Playing a game that you don't enjoy at all has never made sense to me. Honestly! Bro, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense.
After a while of doing this, I was quite comfortable to say it made me about 40 to 45 million coins. Now, obviously, my gear is pretty tragic, and if you have the gear to, for example, one-tap them, you're probably going to make quite a bit more. There is a pretty fun fusion that I found for this. Alright, so I said I had a fusion for these. Oh, but fire, whatever could this fusion be? Cayman shards, the lizards. But what about it makes it good? Well now, I got a treat for all o ye gamblers. You see, there's a funny little shard here called Crocodile Shard, where it gives a 20% chance to double shards from a reptile fusion. Well, Cayman's a reptile, which means that every time you press that fusion button, you have a chance to get 4 shards instead of 2. However, that being said, the recipe for Cayman is Cardonite and Alligator. And I mean, you know, the normal fusions, it's 5 of each shard, but not this one. This one actually only needs 2 Alligator to 5 Carder. So that means I only actually need 32 Alligators to 1 stack of Carder. It's actually, okay, so let me plot this out. Let me put this onto a calculator real quick. 7,217,710 coins. I just want to make it very clear, this is Instabought. I don't have any Cardonite shards left because I've done this myself for a couple of shards. This is a very, very small quantity of the shards that I had left over. It cost me a lot of money, okay? And then one of these. And then we just do a, a little bit of fusey and hope. Oh, we got a pure reptile. Look at that. Oh, chat, the gamba. Like, the more shards that you have, the more chances you have to gamble it properly, and that's just frankly fun. I have ran out. I did miscalculate quite a lot, actually. I need to add this on to the total. Anyway, so it cost me to insta-buy... Wait a minute, this is fucking insane. So, to insta-buy both of those sets of shards, it cost me 7,818,000 coins, 791. And if I wanted to insta-sell it, then I make almost 1 million coins of profit. If I want to sell off for it, we're making almost 3 million coins of profit. Holy shit! Now then, if you're a particularly astute individual, you may be now thinking, surely Cardonite isn't the cheapest thing that you can fuse that with, and damn, you would be right. Yeah, so let me just have a quick peek at how much this would cost. 1 second, 160 of these. Yeah, let me just get 160 Glaciate Walker shards real quick, and then we get a stack of these for 12 million coins. Alright. Yep, that's not bad at all. Let me store that away. I should probably look at how much money that cost and do the addition in a minute. Well, it's definitely profit. Okay, so it cost 14 million coins to buy, and sell offer is 20 mil. But not only that, because the insta-sell is almost 17 million coins, which is about 3 million coins of profit. But if I wanted to sell off for it, it'd be closer to 6 million coins of profit. Completed it all in about 45 seconds. Please just remember, if you do decide to try this, prices may vary. And always keep in mind to gamble irresponsibly. From the moment that this island was created, every single thing that I have done has been in pursuit of one singular item. The most expensive and powerful bow in the entire of Hypixel Skyblock. The Terminator. So why exactly do I possibly need this itsy bitsy teeny weeny bow of extreme room clearing machiny? Well, to put it simply, it's so I can do dungeons significantly more efficiently. You see, as you go into master mode, certain classes start to become a little less viable. For example, Troubers, not great. Juju Shortbow, not brilliant either. Mage? Yeah, it's a little expensive. Which means there's only one actual option, the Terminator. Which is coincidentally the same conclusion that just about every single other player on this game came to. Either that or it's just because it's stupidly broken since it was released and just hasn't quite properly been nerfed, so now every single class except for Mage is actually just cosplaying as an archer. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I require a Terminator. And in order to use said Terminator, I need to kill 200 of Hypixel Skyblock's strongest Slayer boss. Yeah, I can't do that. However, in previous series, I have proven that I'm capable of, and I'm gonna be honest, this time around, I just can't be bothered, so I'm just gonna get carried. That means that I need money. 200 million coins to be exact. And then the Terminator is also gonna cost me like 500 million coins. And then I need a pet, and I need some talismans, and I need some armor, and I need some other items. This is slowly becoming a lot more expensive. I'm gonna need like 1 billion coins, and I've got a week to get it. However, all is not lost. In the last episode, I was showing off a bunch of different hunting methods, and doing them myself. So I should have ended that video on a decent little bit of money, right? Well, that's okay. I've got a bunch of other methods that are, in fact, a good bit better than all the ones in that video. So yeah, Lesbian Fire's back for a couple weeks. What pet are you using? With the skeleton. While most methods in the last video were done by pure hunting, every single thing that I do throughout this week involves fusions. And fusions make the hunts significantly better. I just have a bunch of chills that I need to actually fuse together. This might be a little overkill to get started in dungeons. I'm not getting all this stuff to get started in dungeons. I'm getting the gear to do M7. Full stop. Hottest Skyblock mob. Ooh, I don't know, man. Bro, there's something about the COD. DMs. Oh god. Yeah, there we go. There's what I got sent. What the fuck keeps happening to this? Where does it keep going? This is the second time that I have touched that sycophant and it's just disappeared. It's the same one. Where did it go? What? Where did he go? How? What's the origin of your IGN? My forehead. What? Why do things just keep disappearing? Yo, what's actually going on? Bro, what's going on? Like, half of the mobs just keep disappearing. Your forehead? Yeah, I slammed my head on the keyboard. Why do mobs keep disappearing at my touch? What am I? What kind of mystical black magic voodoo? What did he fuse these shards with? I'm gonna be fusing them with chills because I have a shit ton of chills in just lying around. That's what I'm doing at this moment. How's it go? Oh! Peak number! Oh, let's go! Let's fucking go! Wait, that's actually an insane time to open the hunting box. That's actually an insane time. After spending a little bit of time doing minor zombies and getting enough shards of that, I moved over to my favorite hunt in the entire game, chills. But Fire, why exactly do you like chills so much? I mean, they're really, really good for money, for a start.
Yeah, besides, chills only worth 6.4k per shard. They can't be good for money.
Shut up, you know nothing. See, chills are a fusion shard through and through. This means that they have absolutely no value on their own, however, when combined with another shard, can make significantly more money. But if this was all there is to chills, then they would be pretty boring. And, well, this is a pretty unique hunt, considering that most of the money doesn't actually come from the shards, but instead comes from RNG. If you look in the chills loot table, there is a 5% chance to drop a Runeblade talisman. If you drop 8 of these, you can craft it into a Runeblade ring. And if you craft 9 Runeblade rings, you can make that into a Runeblade talisman, which sells for 5.5 million coins per piece. However, there is a talisman called the Auto Recombobulator, which grants a 1% chance to automatically recombobulate drops you get from enemies, meaning that you can recombobulate the talisman. Unfortunately, the talisman itself is completely worthless. However, a recombobulated Runeblade artifact actually sells for 9.8 million coins, which is significantly more than if you were to just sell it on its own. So, you wait, and you hope, and then you get your drops, and you sell them, and you make about 50-70 million coins an hour. Thank me later. I feel like your whole video was just parts I saw, but you forgot I saw you using Guardian Plek clips. Also, so you made a second video just for additional parts I had already seen. Yo, I'm so confused. Changing your gibberish word to another gibberish word does not make it easier to understand. Can you make a guild? Once again, I can, but I'm not going to. Name it the Fire Fishers. Why would I name it anything to do with fish? Like, that has absolutely nothing to do with me whatsoever. Why? I like being a solo player. Do we not assume that maybe, like, I can join I could make a guild if I want. I can join a guild if I want. But, like, the simple fact that I'm not in a guild probably means I don't want to be in a guild. Whose guild will you join? I'm gonna time you out in a second. Brother. I don't know how many warnings. I don't know, like, me saying like, you sending the message of if you could join a guild, which one, and I'm saying I will time you out. Like, my guy. You're saying you will join a guild if it has cat girls. This guy gets it! This guy gets it! Yes! This guy understands. If I were to become a cat girl, would you hit? Probably not. If I became a cat boy, would you hit? One of these, at least one of these has got to be bait. I'll say yes, and they're like, ha, I'm a miner, and then the police storm my house, and then I get put in jail, and therefore, no, I'm 19 though, I don't trust you. Now, whilst chills seem all well and good, there is actually one major downside. The fact that you get quite a few shards per hour. To be exact, I get about 3,000 per hour. This sounds great, no? Yeah, unfortunately, as I said, it's fusion shard. Which means that I have a lot of shards to fuse at the end of my grind. If I grind for, let's say, 3 hours, that's 9,000 shards. And if you've ever done fusing before, you're probably aware that it's not the most enjoyable task on the planet. And so despite how much I enjoy chills, I do try and balance it out with other methods as well. Like for example, the next one, which has a bit of an interesting personal connection to me. Because I used to dog on this method. I used to be like, I hate it. The routing is disgusting. It's awful. No one should do this method. I don't care if it makes good money. It's boring. And then I started doing it off stream. And I started to optimize the routing a little bit. And I realized that 2 hours had passed. And that in reality it's actually quite fun. So, introducing Hideon leaves. Or Hydon leaves. I don't know what they're called. But first... Have you even started dungeons yet? No. Okay, now, so how the fuck did you get here? Okay. Miner zombies might just be a skill issue, I'll be honest. Miner zombies are a fusion shard regardless. How does bro get 23 mil for how many shards? Hold on. 3.4k. Getting them for Troglodyte, then Quartz Fang for the Paul. Oh, they're losing money! Oh, they're losing money! Okay, so you're going into Troglodyte, then Quartz Fang. Brother, that's less... you're just losing money. What are we doing? 3.4k miners straight is 43 million. So if you're only making 28 mil, then you're losing money from fusing. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? Out of interest, did you check the prices of, like, did you check whether your fusion would make you profit, or did you just do it? I was doing it because you were before. Yo, that doesn't mean it's gonna work, man. I would like everybody in these chats to keep in mind, I am a content creator. I make videos. If I show a fusion, it's probably not gonna work. Just to let you know. Oh, and the main reason I actually want to do Hideon so much is because there's a really good fusion with it that will be shown right now. A low cata. If you're a low cata player, then yes, it is pretty big. Nerf in what way? Hyperion, the amount that it heals depends on... The amount that it heals depends on the amount of... Well, depends on your cata level. Nice. Alright, well, that's that setup. And with my sell offer set up for, frankly, an insane amount of money, it was time to start boxing. And actually just do Hideon grinding because it's kind of more just better overall. For consistent coins. Hype nerf feels weird. It's nerfed in dungeons, outside not that bad. Yeah, I guess dungeons you do have a lot more health, and things will deal a lot of damage in dungeons.
If it wasn't for chills, I probably wouldn't enjoy hunting as much as I do, I'll be honest with you. Like, chills is like... It's like my baby. It's like my baby, I love it. I love chills. The RNG is half the fun.
When are you doing dungeons? It should be starting on Saturday. Yo, who was Yo, who would do that? Wait, I just saw somebody gambling. A brand new player having access to money-making methods that are on par with, like, almost maxed other skills is not okay. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's just not okay. Having a net worth of, like, what? 70 million coins, being able to make the same money as somebody with, like, multiple billion coins worth of gear is not balanced. I don't think anyone can claim that hunting isn't OP. Within 24 hours of starting a new profile, like, consistent
consistent 40 million coins an hour doing this is just wrong. That is just wrong. You've got to think about how long it takes for any other skill to get to even close to the same level. Like, nothing else in the game gets even remotely close to the same level as hunting in even double the time. Anniversary right now? Oh, huge. Where is Simon nowadays, actually? Hello, Simon. For free stuff. So you want me to send you to YouTubers that I'm friends with so you can ask them for free stuff? Yes. Fuck off. Multiple profiles or accounts. There we go. That's why I'm selling it, shit. With it being the anniversary, I also made sure to log on both of my alts and claim hats there. These do not interfere with my actual profile in any way, shape, or form, and stay on that account. It's a little laggy. It's a little laggy. Hello, Simon. Yo, what's good? What's good? Hello, Simon. Black, 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 black. Oh, let's go! Yeah! Invasive guy. Chat, I'm getting invaded. I'm getting invaded. Can I buy your hat? For how much? How much are they asking for? They haven't responded. With the fun and excitement of the anniversary behind me, it was time to move on and make some money. Especially considering the next day was Enderman Slayer level 7, meaning I had to finish my entire money grind today. And to finish that off, I went and grinded miner zombies so I could fuse them with Hideon Leaf and make more Hideon Cave. Do you think early game is well designed? For a new player, absolutely not. For somebody who has never played this game before, no, it's not very well designed at all. For somebody who is returning to the game, it's great. But obviously, the beginning of the game shouldn't be designed around returning players, so no, it's not very well designed. Now then, before we move on to the portion where I finally get Enderman Slayer 7 and get a Terminator, I should mention one last tiny little flip that I've been doing. You see, on this profile, I've been grinding a lot of chill shards and a lot of miner zombie shards. 36,500 chills, and 19,800 miner zombies to be exact. And that is a lot of those two specific shards. However, it is for a reason, because there's one very, very good fusion that comes from those two alone. You see, if we buy order 750 chill shards, that costs 3.8 million coins. Keep that number in your head. And then if we buy order 1,170 miner zombies, that costs 13.8 million coins. Once again, keep that number in your head, coming out to around 17 million coins-ish. Now, I have both of these in my box. Keep these numbers in mind. 17 million insta-sell, 19 million insta-buy. Now, if we were to fuse both of these into Troglodyte, we now have 17 million coins and 23 million coins, which is already a profit. However, we then fuse this into Quartzfang, and with that done, we are now up to 28 million coins and 18 million. But it gets better, because then we can fuse these into Stalagmite, and we should end up with 48 Stalagmite shards, which now sells for more money as insta-sell than the previous ones do. And yes, I'm aware, Quartzfang makes more money for the sell offer. However, I'm an insta-sell kind of guy, so, yeah. That being said, obviously, if you're willing to wait and you're willing to do it overnight, Quartzfang is the better option there. Of course, when hunting chills, there's actually quite a lot of fusions that can be done. And this was another of my favorites. By having 300 pest shards, 300 invisibug shards, 300 miner zombie shards, and 300 chill shards, with a total instant value of 27, and a sell-offer value of 31, you fuse chill and pest together into praying mantis, and then invisibug and miner zombie into termite, and then termite and praying mantis into crop beetle. And with all that said and done, you've made some pretty decent profit. However, I wouldn't leave you with something so basic. If you notice, one of the shards was chills, and if we remember from earlier, one of the drops you can get from chills whilst hunting them is the Runeblade Talisman. And also from earlier, when they are all combined into an artifact, you can sell that for multiple millions of coins. You can get multiple of these per hour, adding just extra free profit onto your fusions that you would not get otherwise. And now that we're done with that little bit, it's time to move on to the main event. Enderman Slayer level 7, and a Terminator. Hey, look at my purse, we have some money. We have some money in the purse, and then look at that, we have some more money to claim in here when it sells. Oh, and then look at that, we have some money in here, and we have some money in here. I'm fucking rich, in other words. Second thing, I have a mango milkshake.
I made a mango milkshake, and it's really good. It's really good. There is, however, one small problem with this. I say small. It's got a massive fucking chunk of mango somewhere in there. And every now and then, when I try and take a sip of my mango milkshake, nothing comes out because the huge fucking chunk of mango is stuck in the straw. And it's not great. God, it tastes good though. I am Enderman Slayer level 4, by the way. I did a couple of, I have not paid anybody yet for the E-Man carries. I will be paying Tung 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 Sahur. I hate saying that. I hate that that's correct. But, it is true. I will be paying Triple T. We're getting carried by Triple T to E-Man 7. Anyway, I gotta set up for LCM. Hold on. We gotta get sighted. Alright. Then where's the, there we go. Void Edge Katana, Fire Veil, Wand of Mending. Yep. Alright, this seems all valid. about 200-ish. Yes. Oh, Chad, I might have to. Oh wait, I'll once I get an atom split, then I can swap to a Mythic Guardian. Until a Mythic Guardian, I'm gonna be stuck running Guardian Pet, basically. Until that point, I'm gonna be running a Guardian. Because we just do not deal the damage. Alright, chat, I'm expecting to drop a legendary Enderman whilst doing this. If I don't, I'll be deeply upset. I have not spawned a single mini-boss, which is actually absurd. What the fuck just happened to my FPS? There we go. So, this is how you're meant to play the game, chat. This is how you're meant to play the game. This is how you're meant to get E-Man. Yeah, this is how you're meant to do things. This is, yep. This is, the intended mechanic.
Yes, yeah, look, I'm getting carried. I said it earlier, I ain't doing this again. That said, you know, it was really hard work.
For Triple T. I didn't do that much, to be fair. However, so as not to waste their time, it was time to lock the freak in. Honestly, I think carries in here should be fine, no? I was wrong, we're actually 729. Is the cockpit chair comfortable? It is. It is very comfortable. Yo. Okay, I mean, what? So spawn times aren't horrific. They're not good, don't get me wrong, they're definitely not good. Why do you guys deal more than the mini-boss? Like, why do you guys deal more damage than the mini-bosses? What is this? What's that circle around you? Oh, it's my cheats. It's my auto hit. Yeah, I got it. Bro, I'm gonna die midway through one of the carries, like, guaranteed. Like, I'm guaranteed to die midway through a carry. Just from me fucking up. Wait, who's doing carries? Tung 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 Zor. I can't keep a fucking straight face knowing that I'm getting carried by Triple T. That's not ideal. Hey! E-Man level 5. Let me upgrade my katana real quick. And then we have a Vorpal katana. Nice. That should at least give it a little bit more. Hell yeah, there we go. That's what we like. That's what we like to see, chat. There we go. Oh my god, I still do no damage. No, I mean, I have no health, I mean. See, now that we've got a better katana, this is way faster. See, chat, this is way more efficient now. I am not playing as a melee. I am not a melee right now. I am a mage. Like, as much as it may seem like I'm lying, I am, in fact, currently playing as a mage. Not even mage, LCM. Exactly! We are the first out of dungeons left-click mage.
I'm ass.
You seen ZJ2's new haircut? Bro, we both got we actually both got cooked by our barbers at the same time. It's like... I mean, to be fair, arguably I think he's got it significantly worse. Is it any right? It's not even an ability. You just right-click the balls. Are you using a combat pet and Silky as a power stone? Nope. I'm using a guardian pet and okay. I'm using a guardian pet and sighted as a power stone. That said, that will change right now. Yeah, that will change right now. You sold the null blades. Oh fuck.
Probably use Fort Power Stone. Would be my recommendation. Yo. I don't have anything that I can give to, I'm afraid I don't have anything that I can offer as, what's his name?
Enderman 6 meant my spawn times would be better, with an atom split. Melee reforges on the final destination.
Do I have a Power Stone for this? I think I've got Itchy, right? Yeah. Let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. I think that should be all good.
And a power stone for melee. I'm doing all of this because my left-click mage strategy only works if I'm using a guardian pet. And, well, a mythic enderman, which is the fastest pet to spawn enderman slayer, isn't that.
We should be fine to one-tap, but I still, wow, I do no damage, huh?
Yeah, I still wasn't quite able to one-tap. However, after a couple of small little upgrades and enchantment changes, we got there just about. And so with my new damage, and significantly faster spawn times, it was time to finally get this finished. Only another, like, 80,000 XP.
Good point. Turn off only in dungeons. Ah. Hey, that's way better. No more people. It does mean that I can't see my carrier now, but, that does make life a lot easier. Thank you very much. And, you feel like refraction to me. I bet it wouldn't take a lot to get close to content creators. No, I'm just, it's more that I just don't reach out to anyone. I just exist on my own. Like there is nothing to it except for the fact that I'm just a shy little guy, honestly. I just don't talk to other people unless I'm forced to. Like, the reason that I became friends with a lot of content creators is because I got forced into the situation. I only met Short because I got peer pressured into joining a VC that he was in. I do not meet people unless I either go through somebody else or get peer pressured into a VC with them. Actually, yeah, chat. If you want to see me interacting with random people, there is a video. If you scroll down a fair bit on my channel, there is a video called Kudra Interviews, and it was so funny. And then wait, I gotta.
Yes! Die! Oh, I'm using my brain. I'm using my mind. It's gonna die. It's gonna... Wait, I forgot to do the handstand. Hold on.
Chad, does this count as a macro? I'm killing the boss when I'm not even at my keyboard.
Does it count as a macro if I'm killing it whilst upside down?
What if I were to tell you that handstands have, like, are basically nothing to do with balance? Yeah, once this guy dies, I'm gonna have to teleport. Like, I'm gonna have to run. Because this is gonna spawn a boss. Ah! Teleport to me, teleport to me, teleport to me. Cool. Built like that. Bro, I'm probably like one of the easiest people. Genuinely, I might be one of the... I was about to say, I might be one of the easiest people you could carry. And just fucking teleport to the hub. Autistic femboy and tags. No, thank you very much. It's autistic. Read it right, dumbass. You fool. You've fallen for my trap, I see. I spelt it wrong, and I didn't realize until somebody pointed it out 5 months later. Anyway, now that I've called you a dumbass, that is officially meaning that I have lost my ability to have YouTube ranked. It is Jova, chat. They are gonna, you know what? When I apply for that in 2 years' time, they're gonna pull up this clip and they're gonna be like, hey man, you can't say that. You can't say that. And then they're gonna ban me off their network forever. And I'm never gonna be able to play again. I'm gonna have to go and start doing it. I'm gonna have to go on my PvP arc. And then those videos aren't gonna do very well, so I'm gonna private all of them. This isn't targeted at anyone, by the way. It's just, you know, this. I know it sounds targeted, but it's not. You've got to trust me. You might be dangerous though. You're gonna spawn the boss, which means that I then have to. Safe. Chat, you see, if you run away successfully enough, then you get to escape, and then you can run away. Why'd you pay for carries? Because I don't want to get them for free. Whenever I do challenge profiles, I want to do them in a way that anybody can. I don't want them to be done in a way that only a creator could do. Bro, Triple T has had the greatest character arc on my server. Like, bro went from just straight up being the resident brain rotter, causing a rule to be made in the server, somehow not getting kicked. Everybody assuming that he's just lying because of the consistent brain rot images and the name, to being one of the top Blaze players in the server and genuinely trusted. bro has had actually like a peak arc Can you say this in American terms? Not really. Can you say that in Fortnite terms? Also, probably not, actually. Yeah, no, I'm an old man. I'm old, I'm ancient. What about Skyblock terms? It's like a Cata 45 doing a floor 7. That makes sense?
Why do I find that easier to explain? Why do I deadass find that easier to explain? Wait, why do I actually find it easier to explain it in Skyblock levels than, like, IRL terms? That's a problem, that's a problem, that's a problem. That's not good.
Well, with that slightly concerning realization, it was time to move on to the final boss.
I reckon if you are rich enough, if you could skip a lot of that, if you could skip a massive portion of the grind, like have a scripted Skyblock profile, skip a massive portion of the grind in terms of money and stuff. Issue is how to make Skyblock content for people that don't watch it, which is why we're saying to try and go down the more scripted SMP or mod videos. Don't treat Skyblock like Skyblock. Oh, enderman 7! Huge! Wait, that's way earlier than I thought it would be. Huge! Hell yeah! Thank you, Triple T and Zach. Thank you very much to Zach as well. Where's my guy? Where's my man? Where's my cock? Come here. Green or pink? Purple or pink? Pink. 200 million coins. Thank you for the carries, my friend. W Triple T. Wait, let me get a term. Wait. Term. Wait a minute. Terminator. 488 mil. Have we got any that have enchants that are worth less than how much they're being sold for? The answer to that is no. So I'm just going to enchant it myself. Alright, chat. Time to see the damage. Time to see my damage. Hold up. Wait, what do we got? How much crit chance? 23. Could be worse. It could be worse. Hold on. Now, I don't expect to be able to get 100% outside of dungeons. Can I get my man back? Oh, yeah, right, of course. 55% crit chance. That's pretty good, right? My bad. What's your MP? Right now it's a little on the low side. We gotta gain a little bit of MP. 66 millers. How many E-man for 200 mil? 200. I think. I mean, I might have overpaid a little bit, but I think it's about 200. Yeah, 200. Exactly 200. I paid them 3 mil for 3 carries last night. Hey, wait a minute. I'm getting scammed. No. What are we? Where are we? How are we? Who are we? I gotta look at. Why am I being invited to a party? I gotta give it back like hell you do. You can't give it back if I'm dead. Catch me, bitch. Power 6 is like 1k coins. I can't afford that. 1k coins? Who do you think I am? 1k? Oh, hell no. What kind of money do you think I've got? Let me just buy this infinite quiver for 50,000 coins. Where's power? Bro isn't Future 77? That's what I'm saying. There we go. I should probably reforge it. Hold on. Let me just go and put hasty on this thing. I should also consider recombobulating it, but then again, if I didn't recom it, then people would be really pissed off. And that's kind of funny. Hold up. Level 100 legendary skeleton. Can't I just get this one? Don't forget stars. I can't dungeonize it yet. I mean, I can get the stars, but I can't buy it. Wait, let's hold up, chat. Hold up. I can find an entrance floor to run, right? You can solo most floors. I wish I could enter. I can't enter solo is the thing. Hold up. Find a party. Search settings. Cata. Entrance. Wait, there actually is one. I got this, chat. I got this. I'm good. I'll deal with it at Cata 20. Like, I'm not gonna use a Terminator early dungeons. I forgot to buy a dungeon breaker.
I had prepared everything. Kind of. I had prepared like a few things. But this is dungeons. It's gonna be hard. It's time to play.
I forgot to buy a dungeon breaker. Hey, I mean, it works. This If I run out of arrows, wait, how many arrows do I have? Okay, we're good. There we go, chat. This is how you're meant to play this game. I don't have a dungeon map on either. Yeah, I forgot to turn on my dungeon map.
Okay, this was frankly going a little easy. But there, a mini-boss room. Finally, a challenge. Never mind.
Crit chance, not 100. 66. Look, in my defense, I am wearing young dragon armor right now. How are we doing? 820 MP isn't bad though. Yo, 300 score, let's go team. Let's go, team. Wait, I'm gonna lose. I've just realized I'm gonna lose this. They're gonna go there. That means I've got to go here. Why'd you get a term so early on? Term for entrance is not overkill at all. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether I get term now or whether I get term later or not.
Entrance was down. Next up is floor 1, protected by its boss, Bonzo the Clown. This is a huge step up in difficulty, and frankly, I don't know whether I can take it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe floor 2 with Scarf, the apprentice necromancer. There I will find my challenge. Okay, I mean, admittedly, that was marginally harder. However, maybe on floor 3, guarded by the professor, I will struggle at last.
Come, pay attention to me, you asshole!
With the clear phase completed, we entered the boss room. A large chamber with 4 guardians in, and the professor floating in the middle.
Have a golden dragon? Oh, no. Greg is the minimal requirement for M7 and highly recommended for M6. No, it isn't. Not as a healer, it isn't. Can I remove the normal stars off my term for dungeon stars? What? They're the same thing. What? Stars are stars. Huh? Are we talking about master stars? Master stars just get applied over normal stars. If you're talking about, master stars, they just get applied over normal stars. But like, Greg is not a requirement from M7 healer. Man, my attack speed is pretty diabolical.
And just like that, the professor fell, giving us the completion of floor 3. Now, this is important for multiple things. First, it gives me access to adaptive armor, which is a pretty decent early game armor set. And second, it means that I can start doing solo dungeons. Not all that helpful, but I quite like soloing things, so it's pretty fun. Next up is floor 4, and frankly, I don't see this being any difficult, so I'm gonna do it solo. Because, you know, I'm pretty strong and I'm just built like that.
Chickens! Ah! Now a good time to remember that I forgot my healing stick. Ah!
Yeah, okay, so maybe it's back to the drawing board. First of all, despite the fact that I couldn't actually use any good armor yet, I decided to make sure to buy it in advance, just in case I spent the money accidentally and ended up with no armor later. Then I'd be running into higher floors completely naked, which, you know, for some people might work out as an intimidation tactic. I'm not one of them. And so for now, I decided to use some undungeonized armor that I had, and is fairly decent, and get it reforged to ancient by the wonderful Laceholic.
Alright, chat, 50-50. Either Lace scams me or they don't. I'm a gambling man. And, you know, I mean, what's the worst that happens, right? What's the worst that happens? There we go. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Blaze pays at least 20 mil. Well, that's fine. Thank you so much.
This armor set, whilst good, does come with a pretty major flaw. It requires a blaze pet to actually be good. And they are, well, not cheap.
Okay, might be a little out of price range. Might be a little teeny bit out of price range there. Is there none that are... This could be a problem. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. How much playtime do you have on this account? Some. It's fine. No, it is not fine. Now you have less than 1 million coins in your purse. You can't even open a dungeon chest, you fool. I mean, the crit chance is, yeah, the crit chance could be better. But this isn't too bad. Why solo? Because I'm just testing stuff. 77's not awful, though. Like, I'll take 77 for now. That'll kind of fix itself as we go through dungeons. Currently, I am running completely undungeonized gear.
And after some little testing, I was pretty happy to say that I was ready. Therefore, it was time to get a party and try my first floor 4s. This would prove to be more difficult than I thought. Getting a party, that is. Actually, no, both the floor and the party proved to be harder than I thought.
Find a party. Floor 4. No! Alright, start a new queue. Please don't, like, if you're a really high cat, if you're a high catter, please don't join. Like, if you are clearly a decently high catter, please don't join. Floor 5? No. Why would it be floor 5? You queued for floor 4. Why would it be floor 5, huh?
And with the party made, it was time to start on my biggest challenge this profile. Floor 4. Not that it's actually a difficult floor, but the boss room is hell, especially for new players.
Yeah, the DPS could be better. Then again, I am in fully undungeonized gear, so I guess it makes sense. Yo, can we get the last secret done? Wait, we haven't even done trap either. I don't have pearls. I really got to remember to get pearls. Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of handstands to do as well, right.
With the clear phase coming to an end, it was time to go into the boss room. I'm not going to include the clear phase, first because it was incredibly long, and to be honest with you, early clear is kind of just boring.
But Ro has fishing 1. No, are you going to grind floor 5 for cat 24 or floor 6? Floor 6. Can I join cat 24? No. Wow, I do no damage. I mean, it adds up. You wouldn't exactly expect me to do any damage, to be honest with you. Where's the bow?
And this is where I would get my first taste of Party Finder. Something that would be recurring throughout the entire series, and be a massive headache.
Hey, can I... Okay, well. I do no damage. Are you doing dungeons with no carries for free?
What the... Where the actual fuck am I? What?
Okay, so the lack of dungeonized gear is definitely showing itself here. Am I the only one killing anything, by the way? Bro, am I actually the only player doing anything in this entire team? Not quite. We've got one guy. So we got that guy up there who's those two up there that are just running around in a circle for some reason. Yo, WFPS right now. WFPS, crazy FPS, crazy FPS.
Okay, so this makes a little bit less sense on video because it doesn't look that bad. But I was getting some insane drops. Like, that there was probably about 4 FPS on my side.
Easy. That was possibly... That chat, this is a party finder team of all time.
After that absolute nightmare, it was about time to start a new team. But before that, it was time to make a recurring bit. Rage baiting my chat.
What is that term? Don't worry about it, Nero. Don't worry about it. It's the best. It's the best term that I can use. Trust me. It is unfortunately the best term that I can use. Before you say recomment, I'm refusing to recomment because it annoys people. Do you even get 100% crit chance? No, obviously not. None of my gear is dungeonized. What kind of stupid question is that? What are you gonna do in that armor? Dungeons. What kind of foolish question is that? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. A man with no pickpocket feels no... Feels? A man with no pants fears no pickpocket. That's the vibe here. That's the vibe. Why have we got such high levels in? In my defense, there was a sheep, like, inside of me. You're the only one doing DPS and shooting. To be fair, this party's better than the last one. At least people are actually doing something and not just running around on top of the map. Like, it's significantly better this time around. Girlfriend or 10 billion purse? Bro. The hell kind of question is that? What kind of sad little man do you take me for? 10 billion coin purse. I think some kind of idiot. You aren't doing this. Dead team. We made it work last time. I've made it work before.
Who's not doing it? Who's not doing it? Who's not doing it? Oh my fucking god! Who's not doing it? Shut up!
Can I join as a chopped Cats 24 Iron Man? Probably not.
Now's probably a pretty good time to explain that there is a very important rule in place for this profile. I cannot have any high catas in my party. And by that, I mean that the highest kata above me is about 4 to 5 levels. Although, this does change a little bit the higher up the dungeons we get, because some classes become basically useless at low kata. I'm looking at you, mage.
That fucking bounced! That bounced off of him! That fucking arrow bounced off of Thorn, are we real?
Wait, let's quickly just get VAR on that. We got a fact check.
Why can I only perform when my entire team's dead? Why am I like the greatest clutch player known to man? What's happening? What's happening? All right, I need that one last guy to die. There we go. Now we can finish this run, chat. Now we can finish this run. Oh, never mind. He's back. Wait, what do you mean that missed? Wait, apparently that missed. No. Okay. There is no way that missed. There is no way that missed.
Now, unfortunately, as this run went on, I was starting to realize an unfortunate truth. we were probably gonna fail. I mean, every arrow was bouncing off for me, and let's be honest, the team isn't the best at surviving, so it was time to give up hope.
If there's a low caster that joins as a stunner, then whatever, but... What caster is that? Oh no, it's an archer level. Level is 13, yeah, so we need 2 more levels to do to do floor 5. That's not too bad. As soon as I get into floor 5, we'll be fine. I might honestly just get rid of this, I'll be honest with you. What caster do you need to be to use Dungeonized Term? 27. Thankfully, an undungeonized turn is pretty strong. Actually, it's kind of disgustingly strong.
And right here, I also meet a mob that will become a recurring problem throughout the entire of my dungeons run. The Shadow Assassin. Whilst fairly harmless right now, you're gonna see how it progresses a bit later.
Down there, you shit! Safe! Yo, I can lose tic-tac-toe again! Oh, no. Let me just, let me just see if there's, look, man, I ain't doing this. I'm not doing this again. I ain't losing this shit again, bro. I ain't losing this shit again. Hold on. I ain't losing this shit again.
Meow, 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 meow.
It didn't work. Wait, it didn't work. I've lost again, chat. I've lost again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've actually lost again.
I just clicked a button to see if it would work.
Oh, chat. This is so much nicer with Ether Warp. Like, I remember doing this on the on the Slayer type profile. This is so much nicer that I have Ether Warp. What is this party? It's Party Finder. Don't worry about it. Hey, at least dying gives some caster XP. I'm moving on. I'm gonna go straight into floor 5.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've had enough of this floor and was just about ready to move on to something that first I was a little bit more familiar with, and second is just a hell of a lot easier for people to understand. Where unfortunately my damage is still completely diabolical, however, this is where we'll be able to use our first decent armor set.
Last run before Shadow Assassin? Real? Life's gonna be, oh man, life's gonna be good with SA. Life's gonna be good with Shadow Assassin! Life's gonna be good with Shadow Assassin! You can't say that. Yeah, I'm aware I can't say that. Wait, I've just realized. What do I can get, after this run, I can get another set of, what is it? Can I get, is it Soul Weaver gloves? Bone, oh, this one's, yeah, last, floor 4's Bone Necklace, this one's Soul Weaver, right? Bone Necklace is like, isn't Bone Necklace like 20 mil?
This is the moment I've been waiting for. The floor 5 boss fight. And with my overpowered Terminator, it was time to destroy Livid.
Okay, yeah. I am a little too weak without a tank. I gotta turn on the Livid Solver.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I got absolutely destroyed, and my team had to pick up the slack. However, none of that mattered to me right now. Because at the end of the day, I've unlocked Shadow Assassin armor. Basically, meaning that my life is about to get a hell of a lot better. And that is for one very, very simple reason. See, this is Shadow Assassin, and unlike stuff like, let's say, Abyssal armor, or Aurora armor, you can see the stats there. Shadow Assassin has a bunch of grey stats next to it, which are significantly higher than its base stats. These are the dungeon stats, and those dungeon stats are what you get whilst in dungeons. Which means that just simply wearing dungeon gear can be a massive improvement, even if it's not particularly the best.
We've actually got some decent movement speed now, so things are feeling a lot better. Things are feeling a lot better. Do I need Blaze Pet if I'm using Cheese Spot, or will Damage Pet do? I mean, Blaze is the best damage pet.
Unfortunately, a gear improvement cannot make up for my complete and utter lack of IQ when it comes to dungeons. Observe.
It is one of my favorite countries. Can you not do that anymore? Bro, you can tell how long it's been since I've done dungeons, holy. I thought it was T-Rex, not for Blaze Slayer. The best pets for Blaze Slayer is Golden Dragon followed by Blaze Pet. Wait, where's the other secret? Yo, I actually fully don't remember where. What? Right, I genuinely don't even remember where the other secret is. What the heck?
Bro, this was actually hard to watch back in editing. It is not that hard.
My bad to my teammate that I just tried to murder. You gotta trust me that it was entirely intentional. Can you die, please? Why does some bats instantly just blow themselves up and some just kind of live forever? That's something I'll never quite understand.
Probably because you can't shoot them with normal arrows. Alright, take 2. Hello there, once again, Livid, my old enemy. This time, you shall fall.
It's 3:05. Wait, is it? What? Oh, it is. What the hell? Oh, my thing is cooked. Okay, my thing is very cooked. My bad. My thing is very cooked.
Oh, that was really easy, actually. Incredible what a difference that a tank and some slightly better armor can make. Alright, on to M6. Alright, well, clear went pretty much the same as always, so I'm just gonna go straight into the boss room.
Alright. Oh, who hit the golem? Alright, someone hit a golem. Who's hitting the golems? Why are we... Yo, what are we doing? I shouldn't have... I don't know what I expected. Yep, GG. Yeah, this one's over. Yeah, isn't it your skeleton pet? Yeah, but my skeleton pet didn't hit all of them. You're cooked now. We got this, trust me. Okay, the tank is dead again.
With the tank being gone, this was about to be a whole hell of a lot more difficult. So, it was time to lock in or die. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again. I mean, it's just not needed. Honestly, this was a pretty easy fight, I'll be completely honest with you. Like, nothing really happened. What, were you expecting something to happen? No, this was genuinely just a pretty normal boss fight. Ah! Big sword! Big sword! As I said, completely normal.
That's not a giant sword? Wait, did we not get an... Oh no, we didn't get an S+ because everybody fucking died. Yo, how did the whole party but me... How am I the one that didn't die? Bro, how am I the only one that survived? Because you stood in the back. Yo, everyone else... Other people could have stood in the back.
And after a couple more runs, I finally managed to reach catacombs level 24. Which meant it was time to challenge floor 7.
Oh, Jujunon. No, this is worse than the Jujunon because the Terminator can't be dungeonized until Kata 27. So this is actually worse than the Jujunon by quite a significant margin. Giant sword? Fuck. Chat, that is Kata 24. You know what that means? I get to terrorize F7.
And this one will be a challenge for very similar reasons to floor 4. It's complicated, and Skyblock players don't do well with complicated things.
Yo, what are we doing? Yo, what are we doing? Yo, what are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, no! I mean, this is the singular... we're doing one floor 7, so, Hey, can we... Yo, you are... What the fuck was that? 100 and something, alright. Yo, where am I? Yo, is everyone down here? Wait, is everybody down here?
Yep, this one's gonna be, interesting. But either way, it is time to move to the first F7 run.
The archer. So, I mean... I don't think the archer's gonna be leaving anytime soon. Okay. Archer goes up there, isn't it? Yo, why am I fighting Maxor? Hold on. What? W Kata 50 burrs. Oh! Oh, wait. Oh.
Yeah, so, I didn't realize, but my dumbass forgot to check someone's kata before we went into the run, and we had a kata 50 in the party. So I had to restart. As it would turn out, so did Hypixel's servers.
GG. Wait, dungeons are actually down? I will stream again later. We'll get our floor 7. We'll get our floor 7 done later. Okay, so the instant that I say that I'm not gonna stream, it instantly starts working again. Alright, good.
However, thankfully, dungeons came back. So, it was time for me to finally get my run.
Carries it. Half-hour runs. Half-an-hour runs work better for the series than just getting carried, though. Yo, chat, we should kick that guy. We should kick that guy from the party. 47, so like 100 and something, alright.
One! So close, so close, so close. No! What do we mean? Yeah, I am Tens, the aim demon of Skyblock, whilst I miss like, no, not again! Whilst I miss like 90% of my shots. I had to, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, what are we doing? Yo, what are we doing? Yo, what are we doing? Where are we going? Over. How in the actual fuck? Yo, pause. Yo, hold on. How in the fuck did you do that? What? Yeah, I guess I'm doing mage times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a marking my Funko Pop. Yo, W. Slowest I've ever done a floor 7 is 8 minutes, bro. Okay. Your point being, like, I'm pretty chill with this. I'm pretty chill. They're basically playing one player down. Like, this is basically a 4 out of 5 player party. Surely this party's archer doesn't have an undungeonized Terminator. Surely not, right? Surely not. Which mob hunting? I mean, I'd probably do chills because I really like chills. Yo, chat, let's go in there. Yo, S run. Yo, okay, well, I mean, I can't get a handle, so. Chad, floor 7. 6 ace. Will you buy Necron or Goldor? Necron. I mean, I already have Necron. Which does mean that I need to utilize somebody.
And by utilize somebody, I mean ask a person to reforge my armor. Because, once again, I can't do it.
Can I play with you? I'm going into Party Finder for the first M1 run. Did you go to Hub to apply Reforge? Yes, he did. But that's besides the point.
Next is Master Mode Floor 1. But what exactly is Master Mode? Well, to explain it in the easiest way possible, Master Mode is the same as the normal floors, just significantly harder. Let's have a look quickly in floor 1 at what it looks like. All of the mobs in here are, you know, pretty weak. A couple tens of thousands of health. Nothing too major. And then if we just quickly hop into a floor 7, which is the floor that I had just completed, the mobs here are definitely a significant step up, with 1 mil, 2 mil, multiple millions of health. And then Master Mode Floor 1. This has the same entry requirement as floor 7. However, the mobs, well, whilst having similar health, they do a lot more damage, and mini-bosses really hurt. However, the main difference here isn't actually in the mobs themselves. The big difference is actually in the boss room, where he has 200 million health. Yeah, this is a pretty big step up from anything else that we've seen. And not only does the boss have a lot of health, he summons a bunch of minions, who also have a lot of health. Put that into a little bit of perspective, the boss of floor 6, Satan, has 40 million health. And the reason I didn't bring up the floor 7 bosses for this one is because they are designed to be done through multiple phases, and thus have an enormous health pool to make up for that.
Alright, can I deal damage? No. Okay, it's fine. We can kill everything but mini-bosses. I can do anything but mini-bosses. So we're good, we're fine. We're fine. I think I'll get one shot, but I think we're fine. This is a really laggy run. No! No, not again. You know what? I could just search this. I'm gonna turn off the solver. We gotta stick to the bit. What? What? Wait, I lose either way. Wait, I lose either way. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I'm turning it back on. I'm turning it back on. I have got actually the worst. I do not think I've successfully done an unmodded or a non-solved tic-tac-toe in my life. If it was clip farming, then I'd be able to excuse it. Unfortunately, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. So, I mean... Yo, this damage, all me. All me.
This damage, entirely my damage. All my damage. Yeah, as we can see, all my damage.
Yeah, so looking back on it, I don't know what happened. Like, I'm pretty sure we were within kata requirements, but I guess their gear was just really good. So my bad, I guess.
This will be Cats 25, so we good.
Woo! Yo, another recon that I'm not gonna put on my Terminator. Hell yeah.
I should also get I should really get a Wither Cloak sword, but like I just don't need it at the moment. Chat, it's okay. We go in solo. We go in solo. It's time for me to prove. It's time for me to prove my skill. Oh, that's a bad start. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. Ah! That's not a good start at all. I know how to beat you this time, old friend. You'd rather play Iron Man or rerun this series from zero? Rerun this series from zero. That would give me more content. Look, I just despise Iron Man from a content standpoint. We are actually getting something. Activate Windows. What do you mean activate Windows? Windows is very activated. That's my that's the notification sound. What? That's not even my fault.
Well, the solo M1s didn't exactly go to plan, so I just moved straight on to M2. Of course, not solo though, because if I tried that, I would get turned into a pretzel, sold in a bakery, and dropped on the way home.
I'm carrying. Look, I mean, we one tap. This is a nice looking puzzle. Let me just get this puzzle real quick. Yeah, let me just grab this one real quick. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. As I said, I am carrying this run.
And whilst I am obviously joking when I say I'm carrying, I also wasn't doing terribly. I mean, my damage was significantly better than I thought I was, considering that I still don't have a dungeonized Terminator. Boss room was fun though.
Like it was only funny for people that were in the stream. I thought I was useless on dungeons, but I'm not even bad as that F floor short you made, bro. The guy in F floor was wild. I did not know you could travel to the Crystal Hollows in floor 4. I did not know that was something you could do. But hey, apparently. Wow, I do not deal any damage. This is yeah, this is something. This is something. Hold up. No, why would I try and hide it? I am comfortable in the fact that I'm a terrible student. I am comfortable in the fact that I'm a bad student. Thank you very much. That's why I'm trying to become a creator. Ether Warp. Warped Reforged 2. But I just said it has slightly higher intel. What? I'm pretty sure I just said that. Or, well, I mean, kind of said that, I guess, but... Get AOTV for the 3 mana spared. Absolutely not. I refuse. Cost 5 mana less per teleport. I don't run out of mana. What's the problem? There's no problem. If I don't run out of mana, we're fine. I join you for M4. If I run M4 today, maybe. What cats are you? 27. As of right now, 27. Oh, hey, a profit. Nice. Right, I mean, at least I think. I should check. 27, baby. / P leave. How much do I need? Upgrade items? No. Convert to dungeon item. How much is it? Oh, bro, it's 300. Wait, it's free. You better have 100 crit chance. Okay, so I probably won't. I probably won't. Let's be completely realistic here. I probably won't. I do not have 100% crit chance. Well, up until right now, my Terminator has been undungeonized. We are now at 88, so it's barely gained anything. Good job. I can swap around some stuff. I gotta fix up some stuff. I gotta swap some stuff. Now that it's dungeonized, I can actually do things. Dungeonized, I can actually do stuff.
Holy damage!
Recon? Absolutely not.
Chat! Holy damage. Bro, get overload.
Okay, so yeah, the Terminator not being dungeonized was not exactly the only problem with it. In fact, there was 2 enchants, Soul Eater and Overload, that I really needed to get. Unfortunately, they both required a significantly higher enchanting level than I was, and that would take a few days.
Bro can't even use Overload because of crit chance? Yeah, I'm working on it, okay? Bro, I actually... Okay, like... Alright. I've shed my Shadow Assassin helmet. I'm now wearing a Necron helmet. I do, at some point, need to finish getting my crit chance up, because we're getting close. I think we're at 91% crit chance right now.
After my pitiful failure in M2, I decided to try a solo M1, which, to be honest, actually went really well.
Shouldn't be. Please tell me a good money-making method. Farming, mining, hunting. Zealot grinding whilst leveling up Final Destination. What else have we got? M4, M5.
And after that, we decided to try and go into some M3s. And these... Oh, my RNG was good!
Why do we have 4 archer? Pie Finder is actually dead recently. 4 out of 5 archer and LCM meta for lower kata. Well, not if one of the archer... Yo, who's in my... Yo, what's that? What? Yo, brother, get out of my split. What are you doing? Go to your own split. What are we actually doing? Yo, what are we doing? Bro, get out of here. Get out of my split. Stealing. That did not feel like it was... That did not feel like it was 300. Prediction, it'll be next week. It'll be next week because of videos. There is 2 episodes left, so I do not have any plans to include it in this next, or to include M7 in this one.
Well, that aged poorly, but in my defense, I progressed a lot faster than I was expecting.
Oh, let's go! Huge! We've got plenty of attack speed. Everyone always inflating that.
No! I want to claim that! I want to claim it!
And trust, let me join. Yeah, hell no, not again.
Oh, wait a minute, I got... Oh! Wait! Yo, what?
Yo, I'm actually getting paid. In M7, you play, in M7, you need a Chimera Hyperion as well. How much MP you at right now? 871. We moved on to M3 already. We should be almost M4. Yeah, this might actually be the last run before M4. Is Cata 49 at level, Skyblock level 175 weird? A little.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
No. I know when I'm no, yo! Alright, Chad, so look. One M3, first Master Star. 1 M3, we missed it. 1 M3, first Master Star, bro. 1 run between them. 1 singular run between them. Chill is 5 mil profit. I don't care about the profit, I care about the rarity.
And all of these RNGs took a decent amount of runs. And that also means I got a decent amount of Kata XP. In fact, just enough to enter Master Mode Floor 4. However, there needs to be some changes. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to keep playing as an archer from this point onwards, because all of the boss rooms are going to require high damage per second. Which, unfortunately with my gear, I can't put out. This doesn't mean that I'm useless, however, because there are other class options. Take for example, Healer, a class that does not revolve around damage, however around supporting the team. Kind of. And in M4, that looks like Stunning Thorn.
I don't know, I feel like considering the Kata... Wait, why didn't I just use a Reaper mask? Why did I actually just not get a Reaper? Holy shit, I'm stupid. What is wrong with me? Guess we accept the loss. Okay, I guess we accept the loss. GG. I thought you were trolling. I wish I was trolling, man. I really do. I forgot a Reaper was even a thing. That's painful. Bro, that's actually so painful.
And with the small mistaking out the way, it was time to move on to M4. And the small tragedies that occurred in the boss room. Most of which are my fault, to be fair.
What else we got? Hold on. Somewhere over here, right? If I remember right. It was like here or something. I did the wrong thing. As I said. There we go.
what's going on? Wait, why is my tank up here? Wait, why is the tank here? Wait, what? Why is the tank next to me? Wait!
After that absolute tragedy that was meant to be an M4, I mean, we still beat the run, but it wasn't great, we went to an island to try and train a little bit. And by train, it just refresh memory on positions.
Do I stay here? Wait, no, I stun Thorn from here. If I remember, I stun Thorn from here. Or yeah, I throw here, teleport there, and then yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
And in the next run, it was immediately time to see if the refresher had paid off.
Where did this bat go? That. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that I am going to need to... Actually, it's fine. I can place decoys afterwards. Yo, let me teleport. Let me fuck's sake.
I mean, I got the first part right, at least. Let's try again.
You're expecting something you shouldn't be. I really do feel like you're expecting something you shouldn't be expecting here. The runs are not going to be fast. Should I learn routes? Probably.
Finally! Success! That took, frankly, a lot longer than it should have. However, at this point, the whole team had kind of started to get in sync, and we were working pretty well together. And since nobody really seemed to want to leave the party, I was more than happy to keep going until it was time for somebody to go.
Well, I mean, I hold right click. Oh shit, the tank just got instant. Okay, the tank just got one shot, GG. This might be a GG's. Oh, never mind, we're good. There is nothing. Oh, where's the bat? No bat? Okay, no bat. Alright, that's fine. No bat. I don't want to get the bat anyway. I need my video. The videos come out every Saturday. They are one a week. No. What, then it's Wish that revives people? Oh, it's the passive. Oh, then I just don't get to choose when to revive people. Okay, right. Is for that one. We have 4 deaths, and I'm pretty sure I'm all of them. Would it be worth it to run whale for clear? I mean, I need to get a whale at some point. I can't afford one right now. Make about 80 mil an hour on average. I can't kill Wither boss. I can't kill Wither. Yo, oh my god, I'm actually bad. I'm garbage. Wait, what? What? Why did he go that way? Wait, why did he go that way? Huh?
Honestly, these runs went pretty damn well. And by the end of the stream, I was about half a cata level away from entering M5. All of which I could pretty comfortably do via solo runs off stream. And so, the next time that I hit the go live button, it was time for Master Mode 5.
This is not a we do not have the ability to get a mage. Like a mage at this level would not help us. I'll be honest. Oh fuck, I didn't see it. I didn't see the fell. That's my bad. Yeah, I did not see that on the floor. GG. Fells cannot be that hard. Well, I mean, it is when you don't do any damage. I am not exactly playing a DPS class. Nor do I have the gear to make up for it. What? Where's the team? What? Huh? What the fuck? Yo, where is it? What the hell? Where is everyone? Where the hell is everyone? Ah! What the hell? Why are they all on me? Why is everyone invisible? What the fuck is going on? Bro, I'm actually getting abused. I'm getting abused. What the hell is this?
Despite that absolute mess, however, the team managed to clutch up and complete the run. And then, on to the next.
It had to be healthy, didn't it? Oh my goodness! Hello? You could have absolutely dominated me a sec if I... Oh, hey. I appear to be in a spot of bother. Ow. Like, Sven can kind of go anywhere. Oh my god, can you actually stop hiding? Why is the AI dungeon mob using like tactics? Why is bro hiding behind? Oh my goodness, bro is hiding behind walls. That's crazy, crazy work. Ow. Okay, well I got one shot. No, I got two shot. That's not true. Don't think you're all getting out with 300 score? Yeah, I gotta start Mastiff Wish it. You mind maybe not going all the way up there? I should really Mastiff Wish. Oh, there I go, dead again. Where's that tank? Bro, why is the tank over there? Yo, why is the tank on the opposite side of the room? No wonder we're fucking dying. Suddenly things make a lot more sense.
However, after that, we made sure the tank stayed with us, and the rest of the runs kind of went pretty easy. With the exception of a couple of small hiccups.
It's a shadow assassin. It's a shadow assassin. I know it is. I know it is. I feel it. I can... Fuck you. Oh, wait. No. Ah, no, not again. Anyway, thank you so much for the raids, BR Duma YT and Monkey Boy. Yo, how are we? That is not my wither cloak. That's not my wither cloak. That's not my wither cloak. That's not my wither cloak. Thank you so much. Oh, there is a god. Oh, there is a god. Thank you for teleporting to the blood room. There is a god. If you were to live in a game, what game would it be? Stardew Valley. Easy choice. Or an anime. Oh, High School DxD. Not for any specific reason. Yeah, no reason at all. Oh my god, I'm dead! How the fuck am I alive? Holy shit, I'm built like that! Oh my fucking god! Yo!
And with that, this batch of M5 runs came to a close, leaving only one way to progress. M6.
Dad, this should be enchanting level 36. Soul Eater! Let's fucking go! Oh, are you finally gonna recomment? Absolutely not. Now, thing is, I think we're a couple million coins off. Yeah, so... problem. Hold on, I can fix this. Wait a minute, let me just go hunt for like 5 minutes. Why is bro hunting again? I need a couple mil to, be able to buy Soul Eater and buy... Oh, never mind, I don't need the money anymore. Alright, yeah, we good. As I said, it's like 30 mil an hour. It's pretty ass. Why you sell Gyro? Because I don't use it. Yeah, miner zombies I should be pretty good. Chat, look, we have now a functional Terminator. Let me just do a little bit of testing. All right, how much crit chance are we on right now? 97.7. Okay, so it's gone. Oh, right, skeleton pet, right? 101.46. Then I need to change. I need to change 2 of my names enrichments to crit chance. Oh, this feels quite good. This feels much better.
During this stream, a brilliant thing happened for me, and that is this guy coming into office. Mayor Jerry is one of the best mayors in the entire game, because on a rotation he has every single mayor's perks, and right now it is Paul. Alongside that, Jerry also increases all of your combat and miscellaneous stats by 10%, meaning I can do a lot more damage than I should be able to. And with that out of the way, it's time to enter the M6.
As long as the archer does decent DPS, then we good. Okay, this is honestly not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought I'd do a lot less damage. I mean, yeah, granted, I know it's Jerry. I know it's Jerry. But I still thought I'd do a lot less damage than I do. This isn't too bad.
Soul Eater is hard carrying. Clinicky, visit it's a little late, but thank you. Depending on how this one goes, we'll we might go afterwards.
Now, M6's boss room is a little bit different to Floor 6's boss room. In Floor 6, you only have 2 terracotta phase. In M6, you have 4, which means that you need multiple different classes to use their gyros at the right time. And we have some people in the party that have never ran M6 before. So this could be an experience.
Tank will get nuked? Yeah, probably. I forgot to Mastiff Wish.
Yeah, so tank dying there didn't exactly spell good news for the success of this run. However, we're going to keep trying anyway.
Yo, tank, stay up. Tank. Okay, yeah, tanks can't really feel like we might need to pick up a new tank, I'll be honest. Yo, we did it! No, wait, that was at 300!
And somehow, my party actually managed to pull through and finish without a lot of help from me, admittedly. Although, that being said, my job is to try and keep the tank alive. However, there's only so much healing that I'm capable of doing. Especially when they run out of my healing circle.
It's a little laggy. It's a little laggy. It's a teeny tiny little bit laggy. Let me just look at the wall here. Yeah, let me just look at this wall. It's a good wall, Chad. It's a good wall. It is significantly less laggy if I'm just looking at a wall. Man, that's crazy. Who would have known? Yo, who is bro fighting? Yo, who's our archer fighting? Bro, our archer's just fighting a guy in the corner. Alright.
Okay, so it turns out that M6 wasn't quite for me. And whilst I was able to do it with a pretty decent tank, I decided to go back to M5 just to get the rest of the XP needed to enter an M7. Which, to be fair, was only 2 cata levels.
Deposits, of course. Yeah, that. Powder mining. Well, this doesn't seem healthy.
And with this run coming to a close, it was time to finally be reaching Catacombs level 36, enter M7, and complete the single task of this series. Killing the Wither King.
I gotta go check my quest. I'm not living that one down.
Unfortunately, M7 was not about to be as easy as Waltz in and Waltz out.
Ah, Chad, it's been first up, it's been an incredibly long time since I've even entered an M7. Much less a, okay, that was, yeah, I got stuck on a wall, alright. And I do need to remember that exists. I mean, thing is, it won't really keep me alive. Unfortunately. I take so much damage, bro. I struggled to think that Mastiff Wish would actually keep me alive for much longer than I do. I feel like if I just don't get hit much, then life should be fine. Hold up, let me to Mastiff. Why not? Because I'm not gonna do redemptions midway through runs. I'm sorry. You fucking asshole! Who went in? Oh, what the hell? What was that? Okay, so he's doing old PD. Why would I know new PD? Oh, we should restart. Everyone died. Ah. Wait, what? Wait, wish. Wait. It was on 2-second cooldown, okay? It was on 2-second cooldown. Oh, wait, I don't have any... I forgot to buy a last breath. I have no debuff. Wow, I'm just getting one-tapped by everything. I don't know. Why are you trolling your team? I mean, because I'm bad at the game. Okay, so what, we're triple padding. With this team, it doesn't matter. It is not that deep. Who the fuck dug that? Who the fuck dug that hole? Bro! No.
It's not going great, I'll be honest with you. But maybe in the next run, things will look better. It did not. That said, one more try. This damn floor has been bullying me and my party for the last 3 runs, and I'm fed up. It's about time that we lock in and destroy the Wither King once and for all.
Kata 50 gameplay is crazy. Bro, look, no. I was a Kata 50 mage, okay? There's a big difference here. There is a big difference in what's required. So I found like 1 bill purse with G-Drag plus term and get into dungeons if you want. No fucking way, chat. 2. We got it in 2. Oh my god, I hate Bonzo so much. I still have no solver turned on for this one. Alright, chat, it's time for memory. It's memory time. I can't remember which one it was. This is gonna take a minute. Yo, where was it? Come on, surely we've got just, holy shit. Just barely. Hide on caves weren't profit. Okay, that's not my fault that you didn't check whether they were profit beforehand. GG, I guess. Look, man, that's not my fault. If you don't have the foresight to check whether a flip is profit or not, then that's not my fault. Holy Zoig, my goat coming in. Oh wait, which relic does healer get? I'm assuming it's purple. I'm assuming it's purple.
We had finally made it. The room where the Wither King resides. Now all that is left is for us to wait for him to appear and begin the fight.
Yeah, then they are not profit anymore. Oh, I don't have drag prayer on. I see. Yeah, okay, I like, look, just don't worry much about split. Attempt to keep drag at 50 mil HP. Too late. Oh, wait, I also forgot to add Dragon Tracer. I forgot to add Dragon Tracer. Turn on hitboxes. Why? Hey, do you mind, man? This is going interestingly. Green. Red is in a position of all time.
I'm gonna be honest, it is not looking great. More and more dragons are spawning in, and as time goes on, it becomes increasingly obvious our damage is not great.
Telling shit. Okay, we need red to go back to his dragon. Oh well, back to his statue, I should say. Red. Okay, that's... Wait, what's green alive? Wait, what? Which one's green? Okay, blue.
Wait, a kill? That's huge, right? Well, not really. Unfortunately, the dragons respawn, and with how long it takes us to kill them, this is not looking good.
Wait, is that... Oh, it's still red. Okay, we still got red. We still got red. He's going after the wrong dragons. Yeah, no, my bad. Oh, I think your archer's kind of blind. Right, my bad. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck you, Wither King.
A death. It's my fault. If we lose this, then that's on me. I mean, I'm not a big damage dealer, but I do debuff the dragons constantly. And without that, it's over. Oh, I see now. I'm dead.
It's my fault for assuming you're strong enough.
Hello? Am I hearing things? You know, this isn't quite what I thought death would— Oh, there goes my leg. This is peaceful. You are not dead. Is that a light?
You must become strong. Now leave this place.
Wait, leave? What? No, 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 no! Where the fuck? Now then, of course, we didn't actually fail the M7. We did it because, well, I mean, the series would be a little bit pointless otherwise. But I need a different ending for the movie, so there it is.
What are we saying? Kill red, kill red, kill red, kill red.
Oh my fucking god! It's over!
155 hours. And we are done.
That's it. Over. And, by the way, can I just have a massive W in the comments for the party that finally beat the M7? We have Eve Turnet, No Hack, just B-Hop, Vorley, and 8 Shade 8. My absolute goats, thank you so much. These guys, however, are not the only people I want to say thank you to. Because, obviously, the movie had a different ending. I needed another party to, well, help me fail. Essentially, LARP an M7. And for that, I want to say a huge thank you to Jayhawk, a PvPing Duck, Mr. Jelly03, and Epic Flamedog. Some of these people have got Twitch and YouTube, and those will be linked down in the description. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.